Good afternoon. It's 3:03. Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Today, there are more reports on prospects the Titans will work out with the top 30 visits, including Miami pass rusher Ruben Bain Jr. and USC wide receiver Mekhi Lemon. In NFL news today, Bucs star linebacker Levante David has retired after 14 seasons in the NFL, all with Tampa. David made the first team All-Pro once in his career and second team All-Pro twice, while also winning a Super Bowl in the 2020 season. Also, the Atlanta Falcons have signed former Commanders and 49ers running back Brian Robinson Jr., who was a third-round pick in 2022. In college basketball news, the Vanderbilt women have advanced to the Sweet 16 after beating 7-seed Illinois last night in Nashville. Vandy star Michaela Blake split up 25 to lead the Commodores, who will face 6-seed Notre Dame in the Sweet 16 on Friday in Fort Worth. For your Foundation Repair, want to prevent needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. What up? Brett Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City.
You are correct today, Mayor.
It is 2 for Tuesday here on the Big Show. I don't know what 2 means to you, but
anything.
Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, taco.
Two
Two
tacos?
Yeah, 2 pens, 2 waters,
2 coffees?
2 coffees,
For
2 hot
Reese?
chocolates.
for Reese, it's 2 beers.
Times 2.
22
times
beers?
2 more. Plus 2.
Times 80.
Yeah, don't stop.
Squared.
Absolutely.
You can watch us on live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
There she is. She's Dawn Davenport.
What up, baby?
Hi, party people.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Happy Tuesday.
It's a new generation, Babsy.
Is it?
It's a new day.
Living in the past is.
Right.
Okay. Slay Dog's here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I mean, that's what the word said, y'all.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what Joan Jett said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Speaking of the building, what up, Zephyr?
What up, Slay Dog?
I'm just chilling, man.
Executive producer of 3HL SF. I'm just chilling. Is that a Tennessee basketball shirt or football
Okay.
shirt?
No, this is basketball.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I would
Your
never
chair sits you down so low, I can only see half your shirt.
get a little rough sometimes, yo. You know, this is my
In my chair, I'm so high.
get up high. Mm-hmm. What up, though?
By the way,
Oh boy.
the guy with no arms and no legs.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a
He's
cornhole
everywhere.
champion. Is everywhere
He's
now.
everywhere, dog.
He's on the ESPN
Everywhere.
like, bullet points and
It's
everything.
crazy. It's crazy. We started it, y'all.
Zeph
Had us
Dog
up on
started
that. Good
it.
job, Zephyr. Way to bring it to our
And
attention.
that's one of those stories where it's better that we didn't talk about it before and we just live on air. He told the story. So if you missed it yesterday, we spent about 20 minutes on there's a guy in Maryland. He has no arms, no legs. And he is a cornhole champion.
Cornhole champion.
But the crux is there was a lot to unpack, so it took us a minute.
So was.
But he's also accused of murder. Shot a guy, allegedly,
And all them were buddies.
While
Come to
driving.
find out.
while driving a car.
Yeah.
Tesla truck.
With no
car.
arms or legs.
Yeah.
This guy's like a superhero.
Pulled the gun out.
I don't think he's a superhero. Probably not the word I would
well,
say.
I'm not sure that's, pretty sure that's not the right, not the right term.
Hey, man, he's doing a lot of things that most people can't do.
Yeah,
That is
that's
true.
like a villain.
That is
He's
true.
a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, villain. You could be a superhero villain.
Yeah, well, that's what
Uh,
it is.
called a
He's got
supervillain.
couple- yeah, he's
It's
got-
called a villain.
Yeah, superheroes help you, yo. He didn't help none of his friends in that situation.
Superhero.
Well, his friends didn't help their
He
other friend.
murdered
either.
someone. He's not super.
Yeah.
Again, I'm with Slay. Like, how did all these dudes in the car allow him to take the time? Because it's probably got. You never want to assume, right? Because it makes an ass
You don't
out
have
of you
to.
and me. But
There's lines out there. They said they got into an argument before getting in the car. All of them.
But I'm saying your point is, like, it would take him a while to pull the gun out and raise it up and then pull
he
the trigger.
definitely ain't Quick Draw McGraw to be able to get you in this situation at all.
You know who is Quick Draw McGraw?
Who?
Michaela Blakes.
Dude.
25 points yesterday. To your point.
She is something.
To your point. She leads the nation in scoring. I mean, there's that. But to your point, why is she not getting more attention? Because I get, like, okay, it's Vanderbilt, whatever, like, nationally, it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the 5th-ranked team in the country. They are a 2 seed.
Yeah.
Most points in first 2 NCAA Division I seasons in women's basketball history. Number 1 is Kelsey Mitchell with 1,762 points. Number 2 is Juju Watkins, 1,709 points.
Enough said.
Number 3 is Caitlin Clark, 1,662 points. Number 4 is Michaela Blakes with 1,661. She has scored 1 point fewer than Caitlin Clark. And Blakes has more games.
Yeah, way more. This is 2 years.
No, I'm talking about most points in the first 2 seasons, but she's got at least one more game.
Yeah.
So she's going to pass Caitlin Clark.
No, I'm telling you, like that's what I'm saying when I'm meaning, like, a little bit of it has to be the brand. But I mean, you can feel it starting to turn. But if this was any other school, like, and I don't understand why it took so long to catch on. Maybe being able to do it on this national stage in March Madness may pay a little bit of a difference, because I'm not sure.
If she goes to the Final Four.
Yeah. And I'm ignorant to what
plays UConn.
Right. Iowa's women's basketball was before Caitlin Clark. I didn't know. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I know 3-point shooting, and they always kept something big, like it mirrored what the men's games was for Iowa. But outside of that, USC, UConn, South Carolina, LSU, Texas, all of these brands you knew. So you didn't have to necessarily get on that main stage. So maybe that's what it is, because I remember Caitlin exploded once she got into March and went crazy, and she came back, and it was like, oh, Lord, what are we going to do with this? So
yeah, was that her junior year where she exploded?
Yep.
Right, so maybe it's the same thing for Michaela Blakes.
Yep, it could.
But
it better be, because sheesh.
She deserves it. She passed Cheryl Swoops yesterday.
Like, listen to the names you said. Like, these are phenomenal scorers, not just athletes, scorers.
Vanderbilt beats.
Is it because she's so young?
I don't know, because guess what?
She's only a sophomore.
Yeah. But look at the acclaim that Juju came in with. Well, I mean, but she had more
But
coming
she had
into
it coming in. Yeah.
So,
I mean, like Caitlin Clark wasn't Caitlin Clark till her junior year.
Yep. Like, people up there in her area knew about it. But yeah, like, so I guess maybe that's what it is, Babs. Maybe
and it's
she's
not
a
like
sophomore.
a flash in the pan.
Yeah.
Now you've seen her do it as a freshman and a sophomore. Like, now she
and
should
it got
be
better.
Yeah. She should be the talk of college basketball.
Yep. They got a coach with a name, with a resume, too, with Shea Ralph. Like,
and I think it lines up that way, right? Like, if they go to the Final Four, they would play UConn. I think that's the way. And talk about storylines.
Oh,
with Shea Ralph having played at UConn,
bring it,
and going up against Gino Orient,
and Gino didn't want her to go.
It almost seems like the story's been written for that to happen.
Yeah.
But Illinois, Vanderbilt beats Illinois 75-57. They'll play Notre Dame next. Illinois hit 3 3-pointers.
Yeah.
3 for 23. So they were getting after it. So yeah, they'll play Notre Dame next.
Sometimes, man, listen, I will say in the women's game too, that home court, that hosting, that adds a little bit more spice to it.
That's the other thing. I don't think a lot of people in the nation really pay attention to the first weekend because they're all blowouts, primarily. Yeah, pretty much. Yesterday we had a couple 1-point games. But yeah, Notre Dame and Vanderbilt Friday in Fort Worth. Friday at 1:30.
Yeah, come on with it.
615-737-1045 if you want in. 615-737-1045. Arkansas freshman Darius Acuff Jr. has landed a massive shoe deal with Reebok. He's the first NCAA men's athlete to have a signature shoe with a major brand. He's also the first player to lead the SEC in points and assists per game since Pete Maravich.
That's Pistol Pete. That's right.
I looked at a mock draft. He's going currently 8th.
Yeah, they wow.
On the ESPN mock draft.
Yeah, they're wild. People are crazy. He's not going to 8th. I mean, unless you're watching games with your eyes closed, then he can go 8th. But if you have your eyes open and watching games, he's not going 8th.
Where's he going?
Top 3.
I mean, he should.
I mean,
he's
you'd be
a
a
point
fool.
guard.
You'd be a fool too. Yeah, I mean, and you got to think the
You're
teams
set
that
for-
in that spot. Come on, dog. Like
With your floor general, those are hard. Those guys are hard to find, and he
Yeah.
can score.
yeah, like that's a guy right there. And man, the man got his own signature shoe. Like I know that's crazy, man. That's crazy. He's in college
Think
right now.
about your
but
freshman year.
Like a signature shoe. It's already crazy to be signed to. Like he was already
You
signed to
should.
Reebok.
I mean, yeah, like if you were in the NIL era,
I'd
the
be
sleigh
like,
ride would be the
come on.
perfect shoe, man.
yeah. But Nate is with Reebok as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got guys with different shoe companies, but to go on and say before the season is over, you know what? We're gonna go and get your signature shoe, dog, before you go on this run right here. Whew, must be nice.
Stadium tour. Dawn and I took the stadium tour
Yes.
over there to
I wanna
kind of
hear
get an
about this.
update. Jim Wyatt was there with us, and he'll join us next. So we'll talk about some pretty amazing numbers. They want to make it as fan-friendly as possible.
Yeah.
And we'll explain a little bit in just a second. Jim Wyatt next. Talk Titans football at Jay Wyatt Sports on X3HL 1045 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? Big Slay here in the springtime, and I'm talking about the beautiful weather, the tourney basketball, and of course, delicious food that we all crave. And you know my love for Shownies. It's been said. It's almost continue to say it over and over. They have what you want and what you need when it comes to always fresh, always delicious food. So head in for Shownies, all you care to eat fresh food bar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or you can order a delicious meal from their extensive menu. The Shownies All-American Burger, that's one of the very, very best burgers in town. And you're going to want to top that off with the Shownies iconic, world-famous hot fudge cake that you can eat any time of the day. It's great any time of the day. Or a slice of their signature strawberry pie. If you don't feel like cooking at home, you can let Shownies do it because everything on the menu can be ordered right there online. I also love that Shownies holds true to their values. That's family-friendly service, comforting, and Southern hospitality with a little twist. Plus, meals to go. Feeding groups of 4, 6, 8, or 12. Stop by any Shownies 4 locations in Middle Tennessee, Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and on Donaldson Pike in Nashville. Shownies, let's eat.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay with you. Got a lot of audio coming up on the show today. Lots of people saying things about lots of things.
Okay.
We need to get that guy in Maryland on the show.
He's in jail.
You got your call up there. He gets phone calls, doesn't he?
We gonna pay that? Don't you have to pay like some fee?
No, dude. Yeah.
To talk to somebody in jail?
Or he got to pay it? He ain't gonna pay that to talk to us.
Are you talking about out on bond?
No. Don't they have to pay to use the phone?
In jail?
Yeah. Am I crazy?
I don't think. I think you just can't use the phone.
Somebody called from jail?
I mean,
No, I said we should get that guy.
He wants to get that guy
Maryland.
from Maryland.
Dude, that would be amazing if somebody called our show from jail.
No, they get minutes. You get. It's different ways to call from jail. Like you.
He can call us collect.
Can you please preface this conversation with you don't actually personally know because you haven't been in jail?
No, but I know people in jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I just want to make sure we.
Well, you know what? I did going down to Atlanta one time.
Oh, the Atlanta story.
Yeah, the Atlanta story. Yep, I got.
I'm not sure
over.
you ever told that story.
Yeah, I did. A Georgia
did?
fan. Yeah, a Georgia fan that was a policeman, state trooper that pulled me over. And the young guy, it was two of them, older guy and the young guy. The young guy came, got my license, ran it, and I, what did they say? I was speeding, and I don't know if something was wrong with my license. I don't know if it was suspended or something crazy, but. He was like, man.
Well, that's kind of an important part of it.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to let you know, I'm going to give you a citation, make sure you get it handled. You know what I mean? I can see you like you don't get pulled over like this or anything. So I was like, all right, cool. Then the old dude came to the car and said, you know what, walk back here with me and sit in the back of the car. Sat in the back of the car and the man said, boy, my family sure is going to laugh, boy, when they found out I arrested Ron Slay. You were Georgia fans. No lie.
He said that to you.
Yeah, and took me to jail.
Yeah. I told you I got a ticket because the guy was an Alabama fan.
Yeah, took me to jail. It's no question.
Now, I didn't
the
get
young dude was
arrested,
cool.
but-
And the old man put me in the detox tank, and I'm not drunk. Man, people in there, man, and they're just hollering and singing and, man, boo-booing over there in the little open toilet. I'm like, hey, come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on. And then I went down there to pick someone up from school and bring them back. Like, I think my bond was like $500 or something. It was something stupid. This was the stupidest thing ever, and I'm telling you, I'd never forget it. Every time I go past that little underpass, I see it every time. I'd be like, I wonder if he's still there.
Oh, my gosh.
You said his family, he was going to be surprised he took Ron Slay to jail.
Oh, yeah. I bet
We're
that's
Georgia
a legendary. I bet that story's told every holiday meeting with the
That
family.
was stupid.
Oh,
Hey,
his
you
little-
remember when
his
you
little
took
family reunion?
Dog,
you took that VFL Ron Slay to jail?
10 miles over the speed limit, too.
Got you in the detox.
You must
a
not have been
detox.
here on the day we were talking about what the number is that you're safe.
What's the number?
I don't know.
9, you're fine. 10, you're mine.
Yes, that's
Really?
what we said.
You sure gave your all for Tennessee that day.
Dog, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dog, you got to be kidding. I started laughing. Like, he was like, no. Oh, we're going. I said, what? And we had to turn back around because it was right there on
Who
the
got you
outskirts
out?
of Gwinnett. Is it Gwinnett County?
Gwinnett.
Gwinnett, yeah.
Dude, like, we was right there on the outskirts. He turned around and went back.
How'd you get out?
My people had to send some bomb money to give me on that.
My people. Your reps.
Yeah, my
Pac-Man,
reps.
come get you.
No, Pac should have came and got me.
You didn't know Pac
Probably
at
would have
that
been
point,
close.
did you?
Probably would have been close.
Yeah, you've known
Yeah, I
him.
know. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Pac did.
Oh, you did?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But Pac was in. Pac could have came right.
This guy knows Pac. Jim Wyatt joins us.
Oh, Jimmy.
TennesseeTitans.com. Jimmy, what's up? How are you?
We won't take you back down those dark days. Don't worry, Jimmy.
I'm doing good. Good. Actually, me and Pac get along great now. I spent some time with him, and it's Super Bowl this past year in San Francisco. We had a good 15, 20-minute chat on the staircase of the hotel we were both staying in.
Oh, cool.
In San Francisco. So Pac's doing great. He was showing me videos of his son. It looks like he's going to be a heck of an athlete, and he's got his hands in a lot of stuff. Like he's doing some music. He's doing some training, and obviously doing some media. So he's staying busy.
Yes, he is.
So they did a media tour for the stadium, the new stadium. You were with me and Dawn over there. What was your takeaway on where they are?
Well, it's just amazing. First time we've seen it since November. I guess this is the third. I don't know if it's the third or the fourth time over there, and each time I'm just amazed at the progress. And you can see it taking shape and see the concourses and seeing what the bowl looks like and see where the press box is supposed to be and the ribbon board's going to be and the video boards are going to be. So, I mean, you look at the renderings and then you can walk around now and say, okay, this is what it was supposed to look like. So, still some work to do, but they're on schedule. You know, they've come to Coursey, and both Burke and Hill talked about things that need to be done, but they lost a week with the ice storm, and but made up for it already. And this thing is on schedule and really starting to take shape. Obviously, the roof's got to come on. Once that roof comes on, you can start seeing seats go in. A lot of other things happen inside the building that you can't do now because of the weather, but. Thought it looked great. What did you guys think about it?
Yeah, well, you hit on the roof. Let's do that for a second. So there'll be two. What's the word I'm looking for?
Ribbon?
2 layers for the roof, and the lower layer of the roof. He said they were hoping to get it up by May. Mm. So at that point, you're going to kind of start to see it, what it looks like, and then the roof will be completed. When do you say, Jim? Hopefully in September, but like
October.
Yeah,
yep.
weather has some stuff to do with that. But I thought that was interesting. And then I can deal with numbers better than I can like look at things and see what it's going to be. So that part of it's hard for me. But the current building has 4 escalators. We're talking about making it easier for people to move around within the building. So the current building has 4 escalators. The new building will have 44 escalators. The current building has 6 elevators. The new building, not counting storage, construction elevators, whatever, internal elevators. The new building will have 27. So the current building has 6 elevators. The new building will have 27. Those kinds of things really stood out. The frictionless concessions that you're starting to see everywhere, that's going to be a cool thing, too, because I know like the wait time at concession stands is kind of tough sometimes.
I think what stood out to me, Jimmy, too, was just every decision that was made, you know, when we would ask about certain things or point to something, it seems like every decision made all had the fan experience behind it, the thought behind it. Hey, how can we make it easy for the fans? How can we make it easy for our players? You know, that's what stood out to me, that every little decision, even stuff that you don't even think of, right? Like the stage and how it's set up or whatever for live music for during football games or outside of it, whatever. But everything had to do with the person coming to consume it.
Yeah, and obviously you gotta look after the players too, as you mentioned, and we got to walk around the locker room and just see how much bigger that room is and how much bigger that space is compared to what they have now. They're going to have room for offensive meeting rooms and defensive meeting rooms, and they're going to have obviously areas where you can deal with the injuries from a better standpoint. Guys being able to stretch, get ready for games. It's a lot easier to access the field, and so that was cool to see. You know, I think from a fan experience, again, especially on the main concourse, just being able to walk all the way around and always be able to see the field,
Yes.
and which is very cool. I mean, you can, and he talked a lot about standing room only sections that could potentially increase attendance up to a couple thousand people, I would think. And it certainly is different. When I go to a football game, and Bert talked about this, when I go to a football game, I like to sit in my seat, watch the game. I don't even like to get up and go to the restroom because I don't want to miss anything. And I don't go, obviously, it's different. I'm not talking about NFL games because I'm there to work, but I would go to a college game. Anytime I go to experience, that's what I want to do. I don't want to miss anything. But there's different now, like a lot of younger people and people my kids' ages, they like to go and stand and talk to their buddies and maybe walk out on the patio and watch, they're not as locked in maybe on the game as other people. So you can have an opportunity to do that. It was cool to see where the press box is going to be. It's going to be an open air press box that's going to be just underneath that ring of fire that goes around the stadium. I love open air press boxes because it feels like you're a part of the game yourself. So a lot of it really neat, and fans are going to love it. players are going to love it, and then you mentioned concerts are going to be great in there as well.
They have a female coaching locker room too.
Yeah.
Which they said is something that no other NFL stadium really has dealt with. In terms of fan experience, you mentioned the team store currently in the current stadium, 4,000 square feet. The new main store will be 2 levels and will be 11,000 square feet. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. They're gonna have lots of events over there too, and I think the fan experience is gonna be great, whether you're going to a football game or a concert or whatever you're going to.
I agree. So, and be curious just to see, how things go this last year at the stadium. I've loved going to games at Nissan Stadium, current stadium. It's hard to believe because I watched that one come up as you guys did, and now it's hard to believe this is the finale and it's going to be coming down, replaced by a new one. But changing times, certainly.
It's going to be sweet.
Titans vetted, 17 players? They just had Mohamed Diabate. I don't know if you can – I don't remember seeing the email come through.
Yes, I got we got the
So you can
it's
talk
official,
about him.
Right?
Yeah, so 6'4", 225 from the Browns. What are they getting with him? Is that a guy coming in to compete for a starting spot? Is that a competitive piece? What are they doing there?
I think competitive. That's 17 and then 2 more via trade. It's just crazy. The roster I was looking at the other day, I think back on March the 2nd or 3rd, before this whole process started, the Titans had 50 players on the roster, and now that number's up to 74, and that includes 17 free agents, 2 guys acquired via trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more signed either as undrafted free agents, exclusive rights free agents. They cut 3 guys. I mean, so it's been a complete roster turnover. I think some of the guys that were signed earlier, and I'm talking Wandale Robinson, John Franklin Myers, Cordell Flott, Alante Taylor, Daniel Bellinger, some of these guys are Tommy Townsend. Some of these guys were brought in here to start. There's a lot of other guys that have been signed since who are coming in here to compete for jobs. Some of them, like Austin Slopeman, a center, potentially is viewed as a potential star, but he's got to earn it. There are a lot of other guys that have been signed in recent days and weeks that are competitive, and I think Diabate is one of those guys who's going to be competing for a spot and potentially playing time. What Mike Berganzi has done. I talked about the numbers. 74 guys on the roster currently. You talk about 9 draft picks is what the team has now. If you stay at 9, and that's what you end up with, you got 83 players, which leaves 7 for undrafted free agents. There have been some years where the Titans have signed 18, 20 undrafted free agents. So some of these signings recently, what you've done is upgrade competition, upgrade depth, upgrade guys who are competing for some of these spots on the back end of the roster. And so it's going to make training camp more interesting and some of these position battles a lot more interesting.
Jimmy, real quick on the evaluation of guys. I might have missed this between the end of the season to this point, so just asking you, was an evaluation given out or anything said about which kind of had the better year, Cody Barton or Cedric Gray? When we start looking at the steps taken forward to that middle position, we're having to know.
Yeah, and it is. That's I'm curious as well. About how things are going to look in a different scheme for some players, including those 2 you mentioned. I think Gray incredibly productive. I mean, he was on pace to shatter the team's the franchise record for tackles, at least in Tennessee. Until kind of the end, Cody Barton certainly made some plays, did a lot to kind of help, energize guys on that defense. I think both of them have their positives, and both of them have areas I'm sure they're going to look to get better. But they're still kind of thin there, if you ask me. I think that's certainly an area that you can look at where more help could be added, at least from a competition standpoint.
Cornerback, another area.
Cornerback, yeah, but I think you got starters in the slot and Taylor,
Yeah.
and then you signed Joshua Williams, who was with the Chiefs, who I think Mike Braganza views as a guy who could help them. I think Marcus Harris, who is capable of playing in the slot. I think between those four, that's a pretty good group. But yeah, I still think more. You can never have enough good corners. We saw that last year. I mean, it looked like a position where the team was deep and talented, and then, by the end of the season, LeJarris Sneed was done for the year. Roger McCreary and Jarvis Brownlee both traded, and then Jalen Armour-Davis, the guy they brought in here that didn't finish the season either. So you've got to have a lot of corners because that's obviously a very critical position.
Jimmy, when did the 30 visits start? Are they already cranked up?
They started.
They already cranked up? Okay.
Yeah. I'd say, I don't know how many they're in. I've been at least 10 in. 10,
Okay.
12 have been through.
Yeah.
And including some pretty good players. I don't think they probably want me to say who I've seen walk in the halls.
Tim, I bet they're fine with it.
But when you're picking four, you can be sure that some of the top prospects are there. But it's not just for pick four. I mean, they're looking at guys that will be they need more medical on. They're looking for guys that they potentially could pick late in later rounds that they have unanswered questions on. And so it's exciting time of year. And I know these pro days are going on now too. That has drawn attention from front office folks that certainly doing a lot of homework.
Well, Jeremiah Love posted that he was here, so that one we all know about.
He did.
Hey, quick question: where do you think they stand with Jackson Slater going into his second year?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's certainly in the mix. I mentioned Sloatman, and they also signed Cordell Volson, who's a guard who started 3 years for the Bengals, sat out last year with a shoulder. I mean, I think those guys are in the mix for starting spots at center and guard. But Slater, worked both spots last year, and the experience he had for being around and learning and getting a chance to play, I think helped him. I think that's a position still where you need more help, and so there's some guys that are still out there I think are contenders to be signed, and I think you certainly could draft. You could draft some more there, but they like Jackson Slater, and he's a good kid, works hard and tough. Think he's going to be in the mix.
Jim Wyatt, TennesseeTitans.com. You can get Titans content there. Thank you, Jimmy. Good to see you today, and appreciate you hopping on.
Okay, appreciate you. Have a good week.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Those hard hats were something. I thought it looked really
cool.
But yeah, little construction there.
You had to put the little glasses on?
Yeah.
Clear glasses.
You have to put the boots on, the steel toe boots on?
Well, you were asked to wear boots, protective boots.
Did you bring protective boots? Or did you use...
Absolutely, Babs.
I got mine.
Babs can't
She's
wait
got
to
her
wear
cowboy
Yeah.
boots on.
Yeah.
I set my boots out and did not bring them.
I was going to say, I know you already doing it.
So you had to use the ones they provided?
I had my winter boot. Nah.
Oh, you didn't?
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
Can you see them?
I think we got them.
Zone TV. You're straining me. Zone TV. You can see Babs' boots.
The bottom of those things are worn down.
Yeah, because they're my Shiano kickers.
And
I rock
them
them.
boots are made for walking.
That's right.
And that's just what Babs do.
They're not just for looks. I rock them, man.
Yeah,
She was Builder Babs today.
Builder
Construction Babs.
Construction Babs.
Babs the Builder. Can she do it? Yes, she can.
Buck Rising put a picture of me, Babs, and Buck out on social media, and the comments are amazing. You can go see him.
I need to go check them, I guess.
When we come back, a lot's been said about Nebraska having never won an NCAA tournament game. They have now won 2. Their play-by-play guy has been doing it for 40 years. I mean, it might have got a little dusty listening to him at the end of that first win. We'll play it for you next, 3HL.
What's happening? Good old people. You know who it is. It's your guy, Big Slay here. And I got to tell you about Vita Nova. And how would I tell you about Vita Nova? There's only one way to tell you about Vita Nova. I got to find Vita Nova. And first and foremost, understand when you get Vita Nova, that's the stem cell professionals coming to you where you won't be at risk.
That was so well done.
Thank you, Earl.
You're welcome.
You get the stem cell professionals. They're located right here in Tennessee. They focus on stem cell protocols with a professional approach. Care is never one size fits all. Every patient receives individualized attention from experienced physicians. What you want to do is get you a free consultation. You do that by calling 615-801-8005. That's 615-801-8005 or visit VitaNovaTN.com. Again, 615-801-8005 for a free consultation. Vita Nova Stem Cell Professionals. Personalized regenerative care in Tennessee.
I'm Ken Weaver. Nah, Brett Doherty. Don Davenport. Ron Slade.
Let's go.
Executive producer of 3 Tell Zeph.
What up?
Way to buy yourself some time.
Got to buy time sometimes, Yoram. You got to.
That was
Still
24 seconds of Slay masterfully buying himself time.
I was trying to find it.
Well, you
When
did.
I found it.
You did.
I was only like my fourth time reading it, so I got to get a little bit more familiar with it.
There you go. Grind City Media. Our friend Chris Vernon down in Memphis did a little piece, put this out on social media, and it's Nebraska's play-by-play announcer after doing games for 40 years.
Right.
Having never seen them win an NCAA tournament game. Never calling them win an NCAA tournament game.
Kind of crazy.
They posted what he said toward the end, or maybe I guess it was just after they won that first-round game. First time Nebraska had ever won an NCAA tournament game. This is incredible. Check it.
Bro, the announcer for Nebraska, he has been calling Nebraska games for 40 years. 40 years. And this was the Nebraska announcer yesterday as they won their first ever tournament game yesterday.
There's the game. Nebraska's first NCAA win in history in Oklahoma City over the Troy Trojans. It's all over. It's all over. All the years going home from conference tournaments, sitting in front of the television, and the ache in the pit of your stomach wishing you could be there. And then getting to the NCAA once in a while and not winning. And all that's history now. And not being a part of it, now you don't have to go home and watch and dream.
These are like the kind of things that happen during the NCAA tournament that it's the only way it's replicated. Yep. Yeah. Right?
It means so much more.
It means so much more.
So then, Vandy fan, sorry, but we got to do it. This is Nebraska announcer. His name is Kent Pavelka. His call in the win against Vanderbilt to make the Sweet 16. Check it.
Rebound Nebraska. Huskers have it. 9 seconds left to go. Across the timeline. Twice. To Traeger. Layup. Yes! Yes! It's good. 2.2. It's 2-point. Long shot. No good. With 2.2 to go. Handed the ball. Gets it in.
This is Tanner's
2 seconds. Half-court shot on the way. Oh, my God. It's no good. Oh, my Lord. In and out at the buzzer. Nebraska to the Sweet 16. It is a miracle finish for Nebraska. And it was destined to happen. It was destined to happen. Nebraska's going to the Sweet 16. A half-court miss by Tanner, and it was halfway, 3/4 of the way down. It popped out, and I have never broadcast a game like this in my lifetime, and I've done this since 1974.
That game was incredible.
That was one of the best games I've seen in a while.
Have y'all seen the still photo of Tanner's shot?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, about 90% of the ball was inside the rim.
It was in. It was in.
I mean, bounced out.
Yeah. That was that dude right there. He's got to be the only person left in America with a voice like that. Like, it's only one other person that I've ever watched in movies or in life with a voice like that, and that's Rocky's trainer, Mick. Like, he's the only person I ever heard talk like that consistently.
You can't win, Rock.
Yeah, like that right there is.
Well, it was interesting to kind of capture the emotional part after the first win, and then listen to him call a game.
Yeah, like that was because I really didn't understand what he was saying at first. In the win, I understood him in the aftermath of it, but during the win, before the layup, like, I had no earthly idea
Pavelka.
what he was saying. But that right there, that's what he been calling since 1948? How long you been calling?
No, 40 years, 1974.
74. That was about.
I mean, before any of us were born.
Absolutely. Like that right there, man. Salute.
Maybe.
I might have been born in 1973, Babs.
Okay. Well, it was close.
April 2nd, 1973.
So you want to go with the 1948? And we all be clear. But that's good, man. That's those moments like that. Them the ones you can't get back. Them the ones you can't tell anybody about. Those are the ones you got to be like, you know what? You had to be there.
Yeah, and what stood out to like that, I think that's a good example of what winning an NCAA tournament game means to, because I think a lot of programs take it for granted. Like when I was a kid, Tennessee never went to the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
Don DeVoe and them went once with Dyron Nix.
Mm-hmm.
Lost to West Virginia, I think, by 20.
Yeah.
But that was it.
See?
Until Bruce Pearl. Well, until your team.
I just put a post out about that, yo.
Your team.
Everybody skips
Yeah.
over we went 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
But
no, yours was the first group.
yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this was the thing too. That's what the reason you can't take these up for granted. Take these up for granted. What?
Yeah, we get it.
The reason you can't take these games or opportunities for granted is because you look back on it, you could be like Kentucky. Like Kentucky they said, hey, man, we want 4-year guys. We're done with all that 1 year, getting bounced and all of that.
For them, it's Final Fours.
Yeah.
Not tournament wins, but yeah.
Bingo.
But when's the last Final Four for them? 10 years?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm saying. Like, yeah. Like, I bring that up because we heard Mark Pope on his radio show yesterday come out and say, if you think about where Kentucky was the last 4 years, I thought, not taking a jab at Cal, but it was actual facts. Like, we got bounced in the SEC tournament every game by lower seeds. Mm-hmm. Got to the NCAA tournament, got bounced the first weekend. So he was saying we're making progress in these last 2 years. We didn't get bounced in the first round. And then in the NCAA tournament, we didn't get bounced in the first round. I was just listening to that thinking like, wow, we have Kentucky selling their fan base. We didn't get bounced in the first round, but you had a Hail Mary shot to get past the first round against Santa Clara. It's supposed to be, Big Blue Nation should be like, yeah, we on our way back. I don't think that's the way it works. I don't think that's the way it works for them, just for what you said.
Dewey Cheatham in House said he thinks that dude smokes 5 packs a day.
Hey, I'm just saying. Cut me, Mick.
Jim Freakin' Dan says 48's late. He'd be calling that game from the assisted living facility.
Yeah, that would have been something.
They got remotes.
Pudding day.
Hey, don't interrupt it. Cannot interrupt.
Did you see like what he wears to the games? He's got
the little bow tie.
He's got this like Nebraska checkerboarded bow tie and like this like sweater vest he wears.
That's pretty cool.
Like he looks like he's been calling the game since 1970 something.
He is.
Larissa in Nashville, 615-737-1045. Larissa, what's up?
Hi, guys. Everyone, you guys are the team is back together.
We are back.
The trifecta. And it's so amazing that when you're gone, when one is gone, we miss you. So, how's the day going for all of you? I hope it's great. But I just want to say that the Titans, this whole thing, sports and music, bring people together. Mm-hmm. And there's so many moving parts that's happening with this team, things that we don't even know about. And you look at the stadium, it's very cohesive. I certainly hope that if you're not excited, you better get excited. Real talk. Because this is the best city to be in right now, folks.
That's right, Larissa.
I mean, you
true.
have basketball. We have everything in Nashville. Mm-hmm. Again, if you're not excited, get excited. And you guys are the best sports radio show.
Thank you.
And you're back together. It's always good to hear you.
Thank you, Larissa.
Thanks, Larissa.
And on the top of what Larissa
She's right.
said,
It's so like the city's so fun right now.
Yeah, and if you're not excited,
This is the best city in America.
like leave.
Damn.
I mean,
No, we like
It's true.
like we welcome people, but at the same
Yeah,
time, like
but
we
if you
okay
don't like it-
like get on out there too.
one less person in
like,
traffic.
I'm sure somebody come fill your void.
And to her point, we haven't talked about this, but maybe we should when we come back. Stephen A., among other people, are trying to sell the NBA coming to Nashville. And I saw something written in the Tennessean about that, too.
Did you today?
Over the weekend.
Okay.
With some big money people that might be interested in getting it done.
All right.
Where are you on that, Slay?
Absolutely. Hurry up and bring it.
I think the Grizzlies might have something to say about that, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
They would, but
how does that?
you want to talk about a rivalry?
Is it a certain radius that they can't be involved in? Like, because you got what, 3 in Texas? I know Texas.
New York, Slay.
Yeah, like in New York.
Yeah, New York. You're right. Yeah. So come on.
Job, Zeph.
No, but I'm just saying. I mean,
Yeah,
for
they
those,
wouldn't want
maybe if you're
They're
new
gonna
to
find
this city, like there is a very real and strong Memphis Nashville
Yeah.
hate.
If it's one person to block
just
it,
just
it would be
city
them.
to city.
Yes.
They would
Imagine having 2 professional teams.
block it. It's on.
Oh,
It's on.
that'd be a great
Oh,
rivalry.
it'll be on. Ooh.
I mean, just pure hate.
I love it.
615-737-1045. This is 3 Joe.
What's happening, good people? Low T is where you need to be. Synergix and Low T Center. For a limited time, you got to get over there and get that TRT test. That right there happens for free. Women, get the hormone test. Normally $2.99. You can get it for $99. And also know that the weight loss consultation, that's free. You can walk in or book an appointment at getmyhealthfix.com. Either way, you're going to get your results that you are looking for. You're probably thinking, okay, I don't want to go in there and be in there all day. They have to draw blood, go to the lab. I got to wait, come back 45 minutes later for my result. That's not how it works. You go in there, the testing sites are on site. The labs are on site, for your testing. You get your results in about 20 minutes, so no waiting days like other places. They come through for you. So get on over there and get back to feeling the way that you're supposed to feel. Just go to getmyhealthfix.com at Synergix and Low T Center.
Good afternoon. It's 4:03. Just Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports to the Mid-Kentucky Downs studios. Some reports on draft prospects the Titans have worked out with top 30 visits, including Miami pass rusher Ruben May Jr. and USC wide receiver Mekhi Lemon dropped today. In NFL news, Bucs star linebacker Lavonte David has retired after 14 seasons in the NFL, all with Tampa Bay. He made the first-team All-Pro once in his career and second-team All-Pro twice, while also winning the Super Bowl in 2020. Also, the Atlanta Falcons have signed former Commanders and 49ers running back Bijan Robinson, who was a third-round pick in 2022. In college basketball news, the Vandy women have advanced to the Sweet 16 after beating 7-seed Illinois last night in Nashville. Vandy star Michaela Blakes put up 25 points to lead the Commodores, who will face 6-seed Notre Dame in the Sweet 16 on Friday in Fort Worth. For our foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bring news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three John 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
What are you doing, Tony the Tiger?
Great Tuesday.
He's Ronald Sylvester.
I'm in the building.
So what was going on with Todd Golden and Ben McCollum?
What are they doing now?
They were like, I missed it, but they were screaming at each other.
It's
Just
heated.
Did you see the play in the game that resulted from that?
Yeah, they were. But they were tangled up, and like one guy.
So Todd Golden was mad that the Iowa
it happens in every game,
quote unquote, threw a punch at what was it, Condon, who was on the floor. Mm-hmm. But if you watch it from a certain angle, it does look like he's throwing a punch. But if you look at it from another angle, he's going for the ball. Mm-hmm. He's trying to get the ball out.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing to do about it.
Todd was mad.
He was mad. He was screaming all kinds of things at Ben McCollum.
Oh, he was supposed to. Like, he was mad more so with his team, probably.
Well, yeah, they were getting their butts kicked by Iowa.
Well, they lost on a 3 at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they did not play defense on that play.
Well, I was going to say, they started out really poorly.
They actually started out great, and then after the 2 baskets, it's like they let up and was like, you know what? We got these guys. And them guys wouldn't want to be gotten.
So, cut to, Zeph, Iowa's Ben McCollum talking about that little interaction with Todd Golden.
How about in coach fighting? Because we saw you almost do that. Is there any coaches like Patino? Probably good right now, but he might sneak in.
He might outlast me. Patino's tougher than hell. I wouldn't mess with him. I can guarantee Fred, former NBA player, you don't want to mess with him either. I'm going to stick to my own bench at this point. I grew up when we would go play pickup. You'd play against your best buddies or your teammates. And if there wasn't a fight, it wasn't fun. Not an actual fight, but you're competing against each other. It's not any fun. Like if I'm just going to go be nice to each other and stuff like that, that's the beauty of competition. Is you can do that and then it's done. You leave it there. So they say leave it on the floor. That's what it is. Now, do I make a habit of that? Absolutely not. I didn't know what was going on, to be perfectly honest. I just started yelling at our bench. Okay. It's nothing. It's competition. It's fun. It brings out the best and the worst on occasion. But once the game's over, it's over.
That's why sports are the greatest. And what you guys are cooking right now with this March Madness is obviously electrifying.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. It happens, you leave it there. It is what it is. I think it was good. It's good on both parties. Like, everybody get fired up.
I have no issue.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do. And I also thought, like, he was trying to fire up his guys, like, because they were lacking offensively.
That's more what it was about, probably, right?
Yeah.
You said I sent this cut. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, you sent another cut about Ben McCollum and his journey in college basketball. Comparing him as college basketball's Kurt Signetti, just wins everywhere he goes.
Yep.
And
and with the 0, what's given.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
And so here's Ben McCollum's journey through college basketball that compares him to Kurt Signetti.
This is college basketball's Kurt Signetti story. Ben McCollum had just got Iowa yesterday back in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1999. It's his first year at the school. He's 44 years old. He was born in Iowa City, so he's a local guy. Coming out of high school, he was a whatever basketball player, went to junior college, played 2 years there, then went to Division II Northwest Missouri State. Played 2 years there. Eventually, he gets into the coaching profession. And at the age of 27, yes, 27, he is named the head coach at Northwest Missouri State, this Division II school. In his final 11 seasons at Northwest Missouri State, he won 11 straight conference championships. In the final 6 seasons, his record was 253-21 with 6 conference championships and 3 national championships. So then he gets the Drake job. In year 1 at Drake, he goes 31-4, wins a conference championship, advances to the round of 32 to the NCAA tournament by beating Missouri out of the SEC with a roster featuring most prominently Division II players that he brought from Northwest Missouri State. So then the Iowa job opens, and they're like, hold up, this guy just went 31-4 at Drake. He was born in Iowa City. Let's offer him the job. And even before Selection Sunday, he won 21 games, even though he has a roster that had no business winning 21 games in the Big Ten. Gets a 9 seed. Beats a better-seeded Clemson team in the round of 64. Beats a top-seeded Florida team in the round of 32. He has his hometown school now in the Sweet 16 for the first time this century, and that, as they say, is a ball coach.
That's a pretty good story.
That is a great story.
Talking about consistency.
That's very Signetti-like, yeah.
That's a good example.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. Buffalo and Portland. Buffalo, what's up?
Man, there's so much going on in Nashville. How do you even keep up with the you said they got rugby down there at Geodis Park. I'm down for that. You ever seen the girls rugby on Instagram? That is a crazy sport.
They get to it.
Physical.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah. I really don't have that much to offer on women's rugby, but
I don't either, and I'm a woman.
But we were up in 65, and there was a Charles Barkley Capital One NCAA blimp. We got to check out the blimp. Portland, I guess Bowling Green saw it. Maybe he was just going up and down I-65.
Charles Barkley blimp?
I saw it.
You saw it?
The blimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, from my backyard. When was that?
It was pretty
a couple
cool.
days ago.
Y'all had a good afternoon. We'll holler at you later.
Buffalo, when did you see the blimp? Today?
I mean,
or a
it
couple
was
days
probably
ago?
maybe 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
In Portland.
Okay, so I saw it south area of Nashville like 3 days ago.
Interesting. Barkley just circled.
So it's in our area, yeah.
What's it doing now?
I don't know.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Buffalo. I'd love to see Slay on a blimp.
Yeah,
No, you know
Sleigh
how
ride.
small those cockpits are?
Oh, there's no way. Would you go up in one of those?
No.
No, with a balloon?
And I've jumped out of a plane and rappelled down 2 buildings.
Skyscrapers.
No, I don't think I would. When was it the college football like postseason ESPN put a couple guys in the blimp? Do you remember who it was? I can't remember. It was like, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
I remember it, though. Yeah.
Was it Matt Berry, maybe? I'll have to text him. Maybe it was Barry or I can't remember.
Oh, Matt Berry's doing that indoor golf thing. By the way, Tiger Woods is playing tonight.
Dude, it's
6 o'clock.
really good. Have you watched it?
I watched a little bit yesterday.
People say it's entertaining.
It's really entertaining. Like
So-
it's kind of fun.
We'll talk about this in a little bit. But Tiger Woods hasn't played since the Open Championship in 2024. And he's playing tonight.
And he coming
I
off
think
an-
he did last week too, right?
Go get him, Tiger.
Oh, so he was just there last week.
He's
He
there.
wasn't playing
He's
there.
like the team captain or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
But he's playing in match 2. They got beat in match 1, but it's best 2 out of 3, so he's going to play.
Isn't he coming off of like a major injury? Was it?
I mean,
He had back surgery in October. It was
Oh, he
his
comes off
7th
of
back surgery.
Always.
He also tore his Achilles in March.
That's what it was.
That's
the
what it
Achilles.
was. The Achilles,
Yep.
yeah. Dude, that is not easy to come back from. Oof.
So he was asked
Especially
about.
when you're his age.
He was asked if he will play in the Masters, and he said, "quote Sometimes I have good days, sometimes I have bad days. Disc replacement is not a lot of fun."
Mm.
Oh, really? I wouldn't imagine.
7 back surgeries.
Shave down. Not disc replacement.
I mean, at some point,
He's had like 4 knee surgeries.
at some point, you're just lucky to walk, dude.
Yeah.
Well, remember the car crash?
Yeah,
He almost. I was reading about all of his injuries today,
yeah.
and I'd forgotten this, but they almost had to amputate his foot.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Mhm.
Jeez.
But he's 50. He's going to play.
He's 50. He's a man.
Now
Get
it's
him, Tiger.
indoors, but you still got to swing the club like normal.
Tiger.
All right, Stephen A. He said this on First Take, and we haven't brought it up on the show, but the thought is Seattle's going to get a team, and who is the second? Vegas. Yeah. Seattle and Vegas are going to get two expansion
Vegas
teams.
absolutely makes sense.
Yeah. And Seattle's been pissed that they took Oklahoma City and the Supersonics.
That's going to be the new Houston, Nashville. Seattle and Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah. Good point. But anyway, Stephen A. brought Nashville into this discussion the other day on First Take.
But Shams and Wendy, I'd like to throw this out too. You know what? It's a damn shame this team is on the outside looking in, because I got to tell you something. Nashville is a growing city. A lot of people love Nashville, okay? And, obviously they're a very successful city right now. They are a thriving city in the United States of America. And so when you look at them, I'm certainly not getting on and advocating that Memphis loses a team, because I don't want that to happen to that city. But in the same breath, you wonder about Nashville, comparing that to Seattle, and wondering what kind of possibilities may present itself in that regard. I don't think that will happen. Shams, you're right on the money in terms of Seattle and Las Vegas. But I have found myself thinking about Nashville quite often, because you always hear Nashville's name coming up when people talk about surprise sleeper cities that everybody should be looking at these days.
Interesting.
Wow.
He likes to throw stuff out there, but usually when a guy like that throws something really random out there, he got that from somewhere.
Yeah, that, and then just look around. If you can get in the know with real estate and commercial real estate, like the people that are coming down here to buy stuff up. Like, these ain't the little city people that ran into some money coming to buy stuff up. These
little city people that ran into some money.
Yeah, these big dogs is coming through here. So,
okay, so real question. What happens first, NBA team or MLB team?
Oh, MLB. NBA is not going to happen. But it's interesting. I was actually watching live when he went on that little rant. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Or WNBA, because Nashville's already been in the. Now they lost out to what was it, Cleveland? I think they lost out to the last bid.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And I think there's another bid for WNBA in like 2030.
Alex Doherty wrote this March 21st in the Tennessean. With reports that the NBA may be exploring expansion for the 28-29 season, everyone has a take on top cities, as rumors were rampant. Some basketball pundits have suggested Nashville as a franchise location. However, Nashville Predators majority owner Bill Haslam has no immediate plans to make that happen. Quote, we're not actively bidding on anything, Predators CEO Sean Henry, speaking on behalf of Haslam, told the Tennessean on March 19th. Those are just rumors. The Predators 1,000,000% would not want an NBA team here. They own everything in that building. They don't want to split that.
They'll smother them. That's one thing. NBA, NBA merch is always going to sell.
Yeah.
That's always hot for kids. Like, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
For people that don't know, that building was built to house an NBA team.
I remember when you said that. I never knew that until you said it. Then I went and looked. It was like, oh, this is the area you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So on the backside on Demumbrian, where Pete and Terry's is, if you keep going down toward the end of the street, it's a media entrance and like backstage kind of thing. And when you go in there, the ceiling is like 80 feet tall.
Yep.
And that was going to be where the practice gym was going to be. And then they didn't get the NBA team and then got the NHL team.
You can see it.
But the Preds run that building.
Yeah, that'll be some pretty good competition. Listen, man, it's enough people to support each, man. Come on.
I get that part of it. I'm just saying the Preds aren't. They would. I really believe they would have to build their own facility.
Yeah,
like a separate facility, because the Preds aren't letting an NBA team in there.
Yeah, guess they go out there to where is it? Where are they at, in Bellevue now? Where their new practice facility is?
Mm-hmm. Clarksville. They got sheets of ice popping up everywhere.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's cool. Come on, NBA. They've got plenty of sheets of ice out here.
Hey, have them.
Ain't gonna play anywhere.
Look, don't demo Nissan Stadium and have one of them move in. Just do open air hockey.
Dude, Nissan Stadium's so close to the new Nissan Stadium, you got to get rid of that thing. Yeah, my only thing is, like, I'm still pissed about it that they're not going to just, blow it up.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah,
can't.
It's too
It would
close.
completely mess up the new stadium.
I told the Titans hierarchy that Babs should be the one to push the button.
God, that I would get so much satisfaction.
You know, like in the cartoons, not even push the button, like in the cartoons where she just lowers the lever. Yeah. And then
my
boom.
You know who you'd have to fight to press that button, right?
Who?
Ramon.
Why?
Because Ramon's been on pressing that button for a while now. I've heard him and Will talk about it
I think I was
a bunch
first
of
on that one.
times.
I think Mayor was first. I'm giving it to Mayor.
I'm just saying.
Because I even asked Burke on the radio about it.
Ramon is not going to go down easy.
That is true.
If there's a button to be pressed, you're going to have to battle Ramon.
Ramon is nothing but a big teddy bear. I will take him down.
Oh, how did your visit?
NFL offensive lineman.
How did your
11
visit?
years.
How did your visit with them on Friday go? Did you bring up Curl? What was it?
Yeah,
cricket.
The first 10 minutes was about cricket.
Cricket.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
You looked up cricket players, didn't you?
Players, I ordered a jersey.
No, you didn't.
It just didn't get here in time.
No, you didn't.
So I talked about cricket.
I need to see your order confirmation.
For those that don't know, Slay was upset that they weren't giving the NCAA tournament the proper due.
Yes.
Yeah. They were giving it in the last segment.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. And not the 39, the one after. So right before the hour goes up for 5-6 minutes.
Oh, Savage is listening.
615-737-1045.
Just got called to the carpet on it.
What up, Savage? Johnny and Laverne. Johnny, what's up?
What's up, guys? Earlier, that dude talked about the blimp over Nashville. I think he was more like smoking a blimp. But hey,
No,
listen,
the blimp was
earlier you
here.
Yeah, I know. I just, I had to poke fun a little bit. But you guys earlier were talking about the jail, man. I used to work at a surrounding county jail, and Slay ain't lying, man. Them phone calls in there are expensive.
Oh, they are?
Find a way to get them. Oh, man, it's insane. A pack of ramen noodles on commissary is $1. They're 10 cents at any other store. But I agree with what you just brought up about the NBA team, man. I think if an NBA team came to Nashville, the Predators don't want that, and if it did happen, I don't see the Predators sticking around very long after that. But as always in my phone calls, guys, I love you guys, and it's a great day because I got to talk to Ron Slay, baby. I love you guys.
Baby.
Be good.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Nah, I didn't even think about that part, them upping and leaving. Jeez, that was wild. Okay. Yeah, that was a good point, too.
I just
want an NBA team, we'll just leave.
I just got a text from Ramon that says, "Tell Babs to fight me for it."
I don't know if you want that smoke, Ramon. This lady can get after you.
That's right, Jim Wyatt. You tell him.
Jim Wyatt. That was the most
Jim
unexpected Jim Wyatt comment ever.
He sounds so much like Hyper right now,
man.
too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he does? Play that again. I want to hear that again. Oh.
It does sound like
Dude, when
Hypo.
it's- See?
Not that Hypo, a different Hypo.
All right, more 3HL coming up, 615-737-1045. NCAA tournament starting back up on Thursday. Tiger Woods playing tonight. A lot of sports going on.
Are we on the
I want
air?
to know.
Yeah.
Yes, we are on the air. Like,
Games don't start till
jeez.
6:10.
Oh, I thought you meant right now.
No.
Sorry, I was like, good Lord, this is what I'm working with today? Okay, sorry, Slay. You can take my comment now. Give it back to me. This is
Slay's
what I'm
already
working with today?
Slay's already thinking ahead of Friday when he's going to be in Chicago.
Okay, so after this break, I want to know what game you're most looking forward to on Thursday.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Absolutely.
615-737.
Also, Ramon, numerous in the chat. I'll take Babs. Let's go.
615-737-1045.
All righty, good people. Let's get to it. Let's get the number out there first and foremost, 615-376-6010.
What number is that?
That number right there, Babsy, is PAI Medical. That's where you need to go. That's WeGrowHair.com. You can understand exactly what you're trying to get done because it's in the title. WeGrowHair.com. 615-376-6010. Nowhere else in Tennessee has the ARTIST robotic FUE procedure, and We Grow Hair's high-density hair transplants that give you 2 times more hair than just one procedure. Also, they got the PRP laser treatments for busy men and women. In and out in 45 minutes, they work thicker and fuller hair. Restore your hair and your confidence. Now, also understand that those pictures that you're seeing that you may not be, just happy about, well, you can change those. All you got to do is go get you one of these laser treatments. They got all kind of things, treatments, products, and any of them that you may have had that you can go in there and let them know, hey, this isn't working. What can you do for me? 615-376-6010. That's the number for WeGrowHair.com.
3HL 1045, the Zone Tupac Tuesday. Faux_scoop. Shout out to Slay and Mr. Babs' knee.
That's right.
How's he doing?
He's doing great.
He was at softball yesterday.
Yeah.
That's back thriving, man.
He's right. He's like, I think I can go swing a golf club. I'm like, dude, you had surgery 3 days ago.
Hey,
hold it down.
That man loves to play some golf.
That's what people come back and play professional sports after that. So
yeah. So,
I told you about
I
Tiger
said,
Woods.
why don't we wait till you can actually shower properly and wash it?
Oh, you can't get it wet, huh?
Not yet.
Yo.
If his doctor's anything like Slay's Dr. Rob, he'd have him up doing jumping jacks by now.
Oh yeah, he's walking, ditched the crutches, walker, all that.
Every time I ask Slay about it, every time I ask Slay about his update, he's like, every time I ask Dr. Rob, he says go for it.
Yep.
So
Dr. Rob don't play. He's like, go get it. Hard to say he's good north and south, not east and west. That's what he told.
So he could run a 40, but he can't guard somebody in basketball.
Yeah, he can't go no lateral.
Can't do the shuttle drill.
Like ever?
Also,
I'm saying right now.
Okay.
Also, don't swing a golf club, dude. There's torque that goes through that leg.
You should probably wait maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
We need to start getting Fred first to see if
he
can
was
handle
doing
that.
his shrill whistle to me to bring him something 2 days ago.
Oh, that ain't working.
I love that.
Oh, it pissed me off so bad.
I love it.
Well, the first time he did it, I was like, I ran back there. I'm like, are you okay? What happened? Are you okay?
Can you
I'm
give me a beer?
something's wrong. He's like, yeah, will you get the dog out of here? I'm really? Really?
Yeah. I need privacy back.
You're going to whistle at me for that.
How do y'all not have a reality show over there? You got a family of squirrels in the attic. Harder's whistling at you.
Family of dogs.
Oh,
It's
the dogs.
it's the most annoying whistle, too. You can hear it probably 20 miles away.
That's a real whistle.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Where he puts his fingers in his mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that.
My granddaddy used to have that whistle like that. I can hear him way down the block, inside of a house.
You can't. We have been at
crazy.
Disney before, separated a little bit, and I hear it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, your dad's
That's
back there.
impressive.
It's crazy.
Yeah, some people got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking nurse might not have been a good career path for
No.
you. So.
Caretaker. I'd leave a bit to be desired there.
Oh, man. 615-737-1045. We'll get to the Thursday games in just a second. Carol in Columbia next up on 3HL. Carol, what you got?
Hey, guys, what's up? It's my threat on the air.
It's what? You dropped out.
You're my favorite triple threat.
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I'm
on
talking
the
about.
radio.
Let's go, Carol.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, triple
My
threat.
question
That is what Mr. Babs does not
Well, she's a triple threat all rolled into one.
That's you ain't just whistling Dixie.
Very true.
After what she just said, I'm not going to be whistling at all.
That's right. That's right.
Smart.
I wanted to ask Mr. Slay
Yes, ma'am.
if he has a stylist.
Oh.
Because when you're on TV, you always look so dapper, like a fashionista.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Johnny the Poet said he's a very
Or-
attractive, large man yesterday.
Yes, did he pick everything out himself, or did somebody pick it for him? Or
I do. My guy, John Street, over at JM Street, gets me together as far as my suits go. But the pocket squares and ties, yep, I come with those. I do have help. Chris helps me, and
his wife.
Yeah, and then I got a fashion team.
Yay.
My fashion team is also Graham and Letty Vanderveer. So they do a lot of my pocket square tie gatherings, and then I kind of
well, they do
up to me to
an
match them up.
awesome job.
Mm-hmm. Thank
My
you.
favorite one so far has been that strawberry and navy that you wore.
Yeah.
I was thinking about bringing it back this year. I ain't bring it back yet, but yeah.
That was so awesome.
Thank you.
And you just looked, woo,
That's what I'm talking about.
Sharp, Slay.
Sexy back, baby. Sexy is
Great.
back.
You know that
Thank
on
you, Carol.
day one of the Final
Sorry,
Four, he's
Chris.
wearing it.
Sorry, Chris. I'm not going to tread on your territory, sweetie.
Oh, she all right. She don't mind. She don't mind, Carol. You taking things off her hands. Trust me.
She
It's
knows
okay.
what she has.
Yeah.
And also, let me be the first to wish Mayor an early happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carol.
He and my mama, if y'all may not remember from last year, share the same birthday.
That's right.
April 2nd, and she's going to be 92 this year.
Wow, Carol.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, tell your mama happy birthday.
Definitely.
She's still kicking my butt, let me tell you.
See, shout out presented by your mama now. By Carol mama now.
By
Thanks,
Carol's
Carol.
mom. Thank you, Carol.
Yeah. Thank you. You guys have a blessed day.
All right,
Thank you
Carol,
for saying
thank
that. 615-737-1045. You as well.
April 1st, by the way, is Mayor's birthday.
No, April 2nd.
He and my mama.
Sorry, April 2nd. Sylvester.
Was
Yeah,
that- I
April's
was
like-
was that
April
Carol
2nd.
again?
Hey,
That was
I don't even
Carol
know my
again.
husband's birthday. You're good.
No, I
I don't even know my daughter's birthday.
I'm pretty shocked that you got within one day of it.
June 10th.
I just
your daughter's
know.
birthday.
Okay, thank you.
I know that because 3 days before mine, and you thought her birthday was on my birthday, and I was like, I don't think so.
Actually, Baby
you're right.
Babs has 2 birthdays. But
Yeah,
Baby
I
Babs
mean,
just has like a million birthdays.
Yeah, but you confuse everybody by doing the party so weird.
Well, because you can't do a toddler party in the middle of the week.
I mean,
You got to pick a weekend.
Right, but you did it like a month before her birthday, to
I
where
did.
she had to have 2 birthday parties.
I know. I know, because she was like, well, what about my real birthday?
We know who runs that house. You think you do.
Yeah, no, it ain't me.
Sylvester, next up on 3HL. Please turn down your radio, Sylvester.
3 days before mine, and you thought her
We
birthday
got
was
you,
on the birthday, and I was like,
Sylvester.
I don't
Where's
think
that?
so. Actually, better
Yo.
Yeah, we got to cancel on him.
All right. You're about
Come
to be
on,
done.
Sylvester,
You got about
see?
2 seconds.
I mean,
Stay
I'm
with
kind,
us.
I'm kind of entertained by this.
Toddler party in the middle of the week.
just listen to us.
This is awful.
Like,
a
no.
month before her birthday.
All right, cut him off.
That was awful.
So what is he just not listening on the phone? He's just listening on the radio?
Yeah, but still, we said his name a long time ago.
I did. I gave him the warning when we did it the first time. But I really want to know what he wants to talk about because all it says is Brent.
He wants to talk about Brent.
This is the okay. Do you remember a few weeks ago we had a gentleman named Sylvester call in and he was talking about how his life was exactly like Slay's life?
No.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
Ramon,
because Ramon was going in.
was
He said he just
dogging him in the chat.
yeah.
It
He
was
like-
hilarious.
he was like, "This ain't real. This ain't a real guy."
He was like, you got to be. Come on, Sylvester. And like Slay was like questioning him. You don't remember that?
She might not have been
I
here.
might
Actually,
not have been here.
That might be what it is.
Yeah, I think she was at Disney.
Okay, so what does he want to talk about with Brent?
I don't know.
Do you want to go back and see if he's there?
Go. Sylvester,
Yeah,
come on,
I'm
don't
here.
let me down. Oh, there's my boy. Okay. All right, what do you want to talk about, Sylvester?
But it's hard to follow that lady talking about y'all the triple threat. But,
Carol, yeah.
Yeah, but what makes y'all so go? I love Slay. I love you, Don. But Brett, he's the man.
Sylvester.
Dear love, look at that.
It takes a leader to, y'all won an award
Corral
for
us?
something. What kind of award y'all won? The best afternoon radio station?
Yeah, they put us up there
something like
somewhere.
that.
Yeah, somewhere right
It
there.
takes a leader like Brett. He keeps y'all rolling.
That is so true.
Yep.
When somebody said, I got what y'all be saying? I got a special announcement. He said, for your mama. What you saying?
Shout out, Sylvester. Presented by your mom and them. They might be presented by
There you
Carol's
go.
mom now.
Yeah, and you went to UT, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you on. I bleed on. But I love y'all show. I drive from Mount Juliet to home. I live in Bordeaux, right here outside North Nashville.
Also known as Bardo.
Bardo.
Bordeaux, yeah, that's right. And, y'all got a great show.
Thank you, Sylvester.
Thanks, Sylvester.
Yeah, but the leader, but you wise, you good.
I love
You
this
good.
call.
I'm good and terrible.
No. What you keep the flow going. Ron Slavery rolling, then Don popped in, then you slow everything down and get it going again. And Zep bad too. I like
Yeah.
Bad good.
Yeah. But I was telling people at work this weekend, how many games the UConn women done won? Like 54.
Yeah, it's something crazy. Yeah.
It's going to end this weekend when with that girl or what?
Michaela Blakes?
Yeah. She's going to score 50.
50.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, normally I'd be like, oh, come on, but she's done it before.
No, for real though. If you look at her game, you know, when John Morant zone, she got the same moves. She don't have to go above the rim. She can do it because it's a women's game. That girl bad.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I love Nashville. And plus, I'm going to get off the phone. If Nashville need an NBA team, they could build them a building.
So
Chris ain't got nothing to worry about it.
Yep, that's true too. They could go build a little arena somewhere. Yep.
Yeah, right the dome. It'd be fine.
Oh,
but anyway,
Fire.
I love y'all.
Appreciate
We
you,
love
bro.
you, Sylvester.
Yeah.
You got to call more often, my man.
I be trying to get to, you know, I'm sitting in my driveway, finna go in and meet, you know, I got issues in my house, but I love y'all. I listen to y'all every day.
We appreciate you, Sylvester.
Wait, what kind of issues you got in your house, Sylvester?
I don't know.
No, I got a brother, you know, I'm taking care of. He's sick, and my baby mama, she going through some things. Now, I'm 66 and still working, but we making it.
Hey, this Nashville right here.
Yes, you're the best.
Come
Yeah,
on,
we
the
making
best.
Yeah, I love this. Go Firebirds.
Yeah.
See you.
See you, Sylvester.
Yeah. That's my type of brother right there, man.
Take care of the house,
That's
man.
all right, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to get my call in before I go here. Brother here wilding, baby mama crazy. I just got to get it in. Hey, dog. God, that's Nashville,
That sounded
man.
like Cuba Gooding Jr. with Rory Firestone on Jerry Maguire.
Hey, man, that just got greater. And I didn't want you to ask him that because I knew it was going to be a little
I was like, don't
I
ask
couldn't
that.
not
Don't
ask that question.
that.
You know, everybody listening was like, I wonder what's going on in Sylvester place.
Hey, that was beautiful.
Sylvester.
His baby's
man.
mom.
Hey, he said, I'm 66. I'm just hey,
I'm
still making it. Still making it.
Still
We're still making
man. Yeah, man. Hey, boy.
Boy, we might do a call of the day.
That's the call of the day.
That's it.
That's the call of the week.
You don't mess with Nashville, man. I'm telling you.
He's like, Brent, that boy good.
It was a bunch of random things.
It was so good.
Like you randomly said, I love Nashville.
That's
in the
what
middle
made
of
it coldest. That's
it.
what made it the coldest right there.
Wrote it down.
I love Nashville. Like, let me go and get this part out there, too, in case y'all wondering.
Oh, man.
Man.
He was
I
awesome.
love this city, too. I love Nashville. So I'm going to be like Zeph did yesterday. Just blurt it out at some point during the show. I love Nashville.
Me too.
I got some things going on in the house.
That was beautiful. That
I'm
was
like,
beautiful.
You did. You were like waving me off. Like,
No,
don't do it. I was
both of us were.
I had
There's
to.
like, what you got going? I was like, no.
Y'all know me.
Don't nobody get
We
it
don't
up.
know what
Just
we're
knowing,
gonna No.
It could have been anything. It could have been wild. It could have been wild. Woo! I'm just so glad that everybody listening to us in their driveway, too, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
People like, well, I ain't going in the house to the
All right,
show.
well.
over with.
Sylvester's just out here, man.
Organized,
Hey, man,
I love him.
organized chaos. We did not get to Thursday NCAA games in that
God
segment,
dang
but we will. Texas, Purdue, Iowa, Nebraska. I don't know what to think about Iowa, Nebraska anymore after hearing about the basketball Signetti. Arkansas, Arizona. Darius Acuff Jr. Can he do it? Illinois,
That is
Houston.
one of my big upsets I picked.
Oh, man. Let's do it. We'll come back.
Arkansas?
615-737-1045. Go ahead, Sylvester.
Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. If you got something going on at your house, you need new windows and doors, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville there to help you out. And you might be surprised to learn how affordable replacement windows are from Pella Windows and Doors. Even more affordable with the Dawn deal for the month of March. You've got a little over a week to get in on the March Dawn deal, which includes 55% off of Pella certified labor. On top of that, 0% APR for 24 months. That's 2 full years to pay off your windows and your doors. Plus, one more on there, an additional 5% off materials. All you have to do is schedule your free consultation and tell them, give me the Dawn deal. You can do that online at PellaNashville.com or give them a call, 615-249-1910. That's PellaNashville.com.
What's happening, y'all? Let's get straight to it this time. Vita Nova, guess what? They're offering something. Yeah, Vita Nova Stem Cell Professionals, personalized regenerative and care right here in Tennessee. Vita Nova is offering a free consultation. 615-801-8005. That is 615-801-8005, or visit VitaNovaTN.com. Understand, to avoid the delayed surgery, when possible, you can get this. While people explore regenerative therapy, this is the reason. To improve mobility and daily function, explore options beyond traditional medicine to regain quality of life. So, you may be feeling a little down, like your body not feeling the way it should be. Your energy is not right. Maybe you're not being able to get out there and move without those joints aching and pains. All of those right up under one umbrella. Well, consulting with Vita Nova will get you right where you need to be. They're informational and not high pressure. They will design anything you need to determine if this approach aligns with your goals. Patients get clear answers about what's involved. So, there's no consultation fee. Just hit them up at 615-801-8005. That's VitaNovaTN.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone.
Might be Tupac.
Can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out presented by your mama and them, Carol Mama and them. For now.
For
today.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Carol Mom. Shout out to Sylvester.
Man.
He was like, man, it's going to be hard to follow Carol.
Yeah, you
And
did
Carol
that.
was good. Like,
Yeah, it
he
was
was
great.
right. It was gonna be hard to follow her.
You lived up to it.
Man.
Way to represent.
Mm-hmm.
He started throwing out a lot of stuff. Like, I'm like trying to grab it as it goes by me.
Couldn't. Hot.
Shout out to the Firebird.
And he said it's fire.
I love Nashville.
It's fire. I liked it. Good show.
Put it at the Dome. Was he talking about Municipal Auditorium?
I really don't know. I don't know if he was talking about the new dome.
He said that'd be fire.
Yeah. I don't know, new dome or down here by the dome, by the municipal.
I mean, Municipal's a dome.
Yeah, they could put it right there. Blow that up.
When I first came to, I was in Houston, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. We moved to Nashville in 6th grade. When I came into town, I saw Municipal Auditorium. I was like, damn, that's a little bitty Astrodome.
Ah, yeah, see, you had seen what a real dome looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it looked like the Astrodome.
Yeah. I used to think that was so big when I was little.
Municipal?
Yeah, it was huge. But then now you walk around and you can walk around there in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
They ain't really nowhere.
It's like
it does have a pit though. Like, because they could put something right there if they wanted to.
I mean, the OVC tournament was there. That was always fun.
Yeah. Like, you can make something if you want to.
The Nashville Knights back in the day, we had minor league hockey.
That little area is old now.
The Nashville Stars.
Yep.
You were friends with some of those guys.
Mm-hmm. Starman.
Those were fun. Starman's Bullet.
He probably still alive.
You think so?
Got to be.
Nothing killing that dude.
Nothing. Yeah. Talking about superhero. Starman was a superhero.
Starman is Bullet.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes, I am. That's what he said. Yes, I am. He was the mascot
He was
guy.
so honest.
Yeah, Nashville was a much different place back then. Where like the highlight of your month was going to an event at Municipal Auditorium.
Yeah. It was. The good old days.
615-737-1045. 11-seed Texas.
Okay.
2-seed Purdue.
Yeah.
Purdue favored by 7.5 last time I looked. I need to revisit this.
I'm taking Texas.
When's the last time you looked?
Yesterday.
Mine was last night. It was 7.5 last night. I don't see anything that could make it change.
NCAA tournament games, like the point spreads really don't change.
6.5.
It is?
On FanDuel.
But it's not like they're going to change like 2 or 3 points.
Yeah, it was at 6.5 last night, too. That's what I got it at.
Oh, 7.5 now.
Yeah. No, 7.5 on ESPN.
Yeah.
6.5 on FanDuel.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty big discrepancy.
Oh, I took it. Like I told you, I'm going to go back and take a money line, too.
Texas on the money line?
Yep. It's plus 260 right now. And you know what?
This is where you talk yourself into bed.
Yeah, I was talking to an accomplice of mine last night.
Accomplice?
And he kind of helped.
Accomplice to what? Pulling the fire alarm
No, waging.
at Hesse Gym?
No, this is accomplice of waging. And he kind of leaned me into this.
What happened to your reps?
Outside of, he's a rep.
Okay.
Accomplice rep. So he was like, you know what, man, maybe it'd be all underdogs to win. I'll say, yeah, you're right, except the Houston game, because that's a home game. So Texas versus Purdue. I honestly feel like Texas can beat them. So.
That is in Houston. Why are they in that region?
Who, Houston?
Yeah. Why they get a home game?
2 seed.
Yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, but Duke got screwed as the
it
one
been,
overall.
It would have been
seed.
Florida. Florida would have been down there. There wasn't nowhere to play in Florida, I guess. That's the only thing I can think. That's the South bracket. Iowa, I think Iowa's going to beat Nebraska, so I'm taking them money line. That's
You
plus
like
112.
Iowa?
Yep.
You like Ben McCollum, the coach?
I like Ben McCollum, the coach. I like what he did as far as what he did with his bigs, the pick and roll by giving them the ball and giving them an opportunity to make the play, and they made the play. That was pretty dope because I thought Florida was daring them, kind of like Florida was daring Vanderbilt's bigs to make the play in the SEC tournament, and they made the plays.
Arkansas, Arizona.
Arkansas is at plus 285, plus 8.5 on here.
What if Acuff goes for like 45?
I'm going right now, Arkansas plus 285 money line.
Okay.
And then Illinois, Houston, I'm going Houston.
Houston, yeah.
To win that money line.
615-737-1045. Lines are loaded.
Ooh, that's a, man, you know what that parlay is?
Plus 1372.
Plus 46.52.
46.52.
Good gosh.
So what was it? We're doing the parlay right now. So Texas money line.
Yep.
Iowa money line.
Yep.
Arkansas plus 8.5.
Nope. Money line.
Money line.
Yep.
Houston
money line.
So all money line bets.
Mm-hmm.
How did I let you get the parlay without doing the intro for it?
We don't need it. We all in it. Sometimes it just happens like this.
Yeah, man. We're just going through the river.
Yeah, life just goes.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you hit the.
We need structure.
Sometimes you hit the whitewater.
The intro. the intro for the parlay is our structure.
No show I've ever been a part of.
Yeah,
That's structure.
We'll catch it on Thursday.
Organized chaos.
No, we won't.
Paul in Clarksville. Paul, what's going on, man?
Structure.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. That was the best show.
All right, so Municipal Auditorium, 1984, since we're talking about the building. Bon Jovi opens for Rat, who opens for the Scorpions.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes, I'm old.
1984.
Lineup right there, boy.
Now, second thing, the OVC tournament there was gold.
It was, man. It was rowdy, too.
Yeah, I'm a Clarksville guy, so let's go P. Austin P. They won it the last time I went there. But yeah, no, it was a good building for a basketball game.
Yes, it was.
Not a bad seat.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Very true. Not a bad seat in the house. What is it seat? About 12?
No.
8.
Yeah. Somewhere
All
in
right.
there.
Well, so yeah, they got to get on up there.
Yeah.
Need at least 14.
But I remember watching like TSU and Murray State, and that place would be packed.
Yep. Totally agree.
Don in Franklin, Kentucky. Don, what's up? Hey, by the way, we're going to be in Franklin, Kentucky on April 6th, Monday, April 6th.
Are you going to be at the gaming center?
Yep.
Well, that's good. Maybe I'll see you there. I don't know what April 6th is going to be like for me right now. But anyway, on the Municipal Auditorium, same architect and maybe the same contractor did Arena and Bowling Green.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. And when I went back in the late 60s, it would hold like 13,500 people, Diddle would.
Mm-hmm.
But municipal, I think, is 7,000 or 8,000.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's because we had bleachers up the top, bleachers on the floor, and then the season ticket holders had the chairback seats in Diddle, and they didn't like the students standing up when the basketball team scored, so they took those bleacher seats out and put the season ticket holders down there. And now Diddle will hold about maybe 6,000 or 7,000 people, but they do have club areas. So, and I did see Charles Barkley play there against Western when he was at Auburn.
Wow.
I really thought you were about to tell us that you saw the Charles Barkley blimp.
Would have been dope.
It's been flying around here.
Well, oh, has it?
That's what they said. Some people saw it in Portland, Tennessee.
I haven't seen it. I've been inside most of the day, so
Well, it's probably a good thing you didn't see it then, because it would have to be like crashed into your house.
well, anyway, but that is a history. But as I said, I was in games when McDaniels played at Western. 13,500 people. You had to go. You had to go halftime the freshman game to get a seat. And,
yeah, they were rolling back then with Western. Hey, thank you, Don, for the call. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, bye.
All right, 615-737-1045. Spencer wants to talk about Baby Babs' birthday.
Where we at today? What's going on?
What month is it?
Right.
These are the calls. Apologize for being wrong. NBA in Nashville. Baby Babs' birthday and March Madness. We'll do all that when we come back. 615-737-1045.
Good evening. It's 5:05. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Down Studios. Today, there are more reports on prospects the Titans will work out, including Miami pass rusher Reuben Ming Jr. and USC wide receiver Mekhi Lemon. In NFL news today, Bucs star linebacker Levante David has retired after 14 seasons in the NFL, every single one of them with Tampa Bay. Also, the Falcons have signed former Commanders and 49ers running back Brian Robinson Jr., who was a third-round pick in 2022. And in college basketball news, the Vanderbilt women's have advanced to the Sweet 16 after their win over 7-seed Illinois last night. Michaela Blake's put up 25, leads the Commodores, who will face now number 6 seed Notre Dame in the Sweet 16 on Friday night in Fort Worth. For your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5, this is over. Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It's been a wild and crazy show so far. Got plenty of time left. Zev actually said we need structure.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you smoking today? What show are you working on?
Exactly.
I mean, it's 5:07. We're just now coming back.
Yeah, like what's up?
There ain't no structure in this world.
What are we doing?
There she is. She's Babs.
What up,
Babsy?
Happy Tuesday.
We're almost
That's
in the
right.
middle of the week already. How about that?
Well,
Basketball coming up Thursday.
I love Wednesday.
Auburn rolling through the NIT.
Aren't you so proud
bring
of them?
that up?
Because I looked last
Hey,
night.
nobody told you to turn your mic on.
Hey, Stephen Pearl's got 19 wins
That's
in
right.
his first season
That's
at
a
Auburn.
program record
Program record,
for
Don.
first season.
Why are
Coaches.
you guys the way that you are?
I would tell them not. Don't you dare put that out. That's what I would have told them. Like, come on, y'all.
We'll put this out. Slay's here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
Nah.
It's time.
Thought we were going to get a little more out of you.
Well, I've managed to work in, and he's acquiesced to this. The car has no roof because of the season of sport we're in, the NCAA tournament. Sweet 16.
Just a little bit.
Just a little baby
Now,
play.
I'll tell you what. Rolling back in here on Monday, it's shirt off season.
Uh-oh.
The Vols handle business this weekend.
Do you think so?
Do I think my shirt is coming off if they handle business?
Yeah.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Question
Oh, mark it down.
That's Final Four.
Record it. Right. Hey, save that, please.
Oh, that means it's Final Four time.
Oh, it's going to be 79 degrees on Monday.
Oh, yeah. Man, dude, I'm doing inchworm on the desk.
Question is, will we see Slay if the Vols make it out of this weekend?
Absolutely. I'm coming in here beyond Friday.
He
Friday,
might,
Sunday?
he
Would
might
it be a Friday, Sunday?
take down to
Yep,
the
Friday,
city of
Sunday.
Chicago.
Friday, Sunday.
So, I mean, Monday, Tuesday, hello. It's showtime in here.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's, y'all,
I want it to happen just because I want to see it.
well, it's going to be unbearable.
Can you imagine if
Would you
Tennessee...
be on air Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, yes. 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 And
If
excuse
Tennessee
me
goes
for
to the
anything
final,
I do.
If Tennessee goes to the Final Four, you're going on a bender?
What? I will have medical house calls following me around.
Indianapolis would be on Slay
Like,
watch.
What?
What if Tennessee won the national championship?
I tell you what.
We would never see Slay again.
Yes, you would. You're damn lie. You would see me. I'm going to make sure everybody see me. Because I'm going to be outside on that little Peyton Manning statue, belligerent, and maybe in Denuntanons. Yeah. It's going to be a real thing.
That's a hell of a combination.
It's going to be wild. I'm telling y'all. Right now. Unbearable, unhinged, out of control. Yes. On the Peyton Manning statue.
For people that don't know, those are like tidy whities that look like superhero
Yes,
bottoms.
that would be me. The next picture you will see after the Duntanons and my arms in the air, would be me with my arms behind my back.
Okay, so who would they?
Arrested.
So
Paid
they
a
have
lot
to
of
be.
money.
jail, baby.
Yeah.
Paid a lot of money for
Well,
phone
from
calls.
All right,
come
hold
get
on.
me.
Let's get the layers here. So they would have to beat Iowa State,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then either Michigan or Bama.
Yes.
Who's going to win that game?
Probably Michigan.
I
Probably
got Michigan in that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So then they would have to beat Michigan. So we're
Yeah.
looking at probably an Iowa State Michigan wins.
Yeah.
How do they match
That's a
up?
lot.
They met. I think they match up with Iowa State very well. I think it's going to be one of those physical matchups.
Iowa State plays.
If you
deep.
could, especially with Iowa State missing their All-American.
They said
Jefferson.
he's trending
Ain't playing.
up.
Ain't playing.
That's the quote I read today.
It's big. It's big. If it really is bigger than basketball and safety is a issue, you don't let that young man play because all he has is one maybe segment. He may have a media timeout. He may have a 4-minute run in him. If his ankle is hurting the way it's supposed to be hurting, dude, listen here, brother. You getting big screens on you. Like big screens, big box outs. Like I'm testing it. Like same thing Nate Amen is going through. And that's why we can't feel bad for him when they hitting him and he going down and you see that little grimace on his face. Dog, if you healthy, if you out there, you're healthy. Ain't nobody got time to coddle you and be like, hey, man, come on, it's going to be all right, man. We're like, come on, man, y'all look out for his ankle. No, man, it's blood war right here, man. So we after it. I do think Lipsy is a problem. I thought he's deferred to other people because of him being a true point guard. You saw offensively what he can do, 26 and 10 in the last game. Mamlikovic, I hope I'm saying his name right, Mamlikovic. I like to say Mamlikovic. But you're supposed to throw that C in there somewhere in the middle, Momkovic. So
We'll go with whatever you want to go with.
You're
Slay.
supposed to throw a C somewhere in the
it's
middle.
a C in there, but I just kind of leave it silent. So I leave him as Mamovich. And, you know what I mean? He gives you the same thing that Virginia's DeRitter gave you. You know what I mean? Like can space the floor, can handle the ball, is a threat at all times on both ends of the floor. And they got guys that, that can get down there and be physical with you. So I think if Tennessee imposes their will, they just beat him. That's all I'm saying. Beat him.
What was his name?
Momkovic.
Do you know how many threes he's made this year?
How many threes has he made this year?
134 three-pointers. Shooting at a 49.3% clip.
He can play.
Best shooter in the country.
Some people you don't want to leave
Numbers-wise.
open. He's one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we didn't want to leave the red open. But I look at Tennessee and nothing's changed for me as far as what their game plan should be. All I need you to do consistently is what you did the first 2 rounds. Make free throws, make layups, and don't turn the ball over. Give me that because everything else is expected. Gillespie to get hot and cold, that's expected. Nate meant to be able to get to the line, that's expected. But the bigs making layups, Felix playing defense, J.P. Estrella staying out of foul trouble, somebody stepping up, Bishop Boswell shooting open shots. If you make them, cool. I mean, you made 3 big ones. Shot 9, but it's cool. You didn't turn the ball over. So you give yourself an opportunity.
3 of his 3.
You know what I mean? Humongous. So
moments, yeah.
give me that. And yes, Babsy. So that's why I think they can beat Iowa State. Then they go play Michigan, and hey, it's coin toss. It's big on
Game
big.
on.
Let's get it on. Yep.
Can you
Okay.
imagine if they got to the Final Four and had to play Purdue again
I
this
don't think
time to
Purdue's
try
winning.
to?
I got Texas.
I'm
beat
just
them.
saying.
Yeah. And then if
It
Texas
always
don't beat them,
feels
Arizona
like
beat them.
Tennessee plays Purdue in the tournament.
Hey, if
Yeah,
you're going to
I
expel
would
some
love that,
evils with Purdue, Final Four is a good place to do it.
I don't think they're strong enough to come out of their region, though. I think it would be either Arizona, Arkansas, or Texas. Which crazy things are happening.
Yeah.
Did you see Texas? I think it was their Instagram account, just straight savage.
Yeah, I got to watch that. I saw you send it.
Well, it was their players like dancing, and it was like, what was the tagline was, we're not sorry about your brackets.
They don't care.
Because there's a lot of people that just counted them out since they were in the 11 play-in game and just said, oh, screw it. We'll pick the other team to move along, and then you don't have to worry about picking that game.
Has a team in the play-in ever made a Final Four?
Yes, 2 of the 5. I just went through this the other day.
Sorry.
When
I don't remember.
okay, when did it expand in that 11 seed playing game?
2013, maybe?
No
that long
way.
ago?
It was not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have been.
That
Yeah,
year's flying
because
No.
by. Yeah, I don't want to say that, Euro.
No.
I wrote it down.
wrote it down.
This was in another show sheet. I'll look for it.
I thought it was like after COVID.
Yeah, you can think it.
You can think all you want to, Babsy.
Until I find it and tell you you're wrong. Okay, I'll have to look for it. In the meantime.
In between time.
Who's Spencer in Clarksville? Baby Bab's birthday. All right, what are we doing, Spencer?
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it isn't.
What's happening?
What up, fellas? Hey, Don.
Hey.
What's going on?
But no, he made it sound weird. It wasn't about Baby Bab's birthday. It kind of brought me the subject in for me to bring what I wanted to say. Cause I've been listening to y'all for some years. One of my favorite shows.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And pretty much it was just along the birthday lines. I didn't want to be random having to be. I mean, we all having sports talk now, but pretty much I was listening one day and come to find out, Big Slay, you got my dad's birthday.
June 29th. Great man.
Right. And then come to find out, Brent, y'all was talking about it was one of y'all somehow y'all got on, I think it was the Expendables movie. Y'all talking about Wesley Snipes when he got out on your birthday, which happened to be mine and my son's birthday.
Jeez.
And then for the longest I was like, you don't remember that?
No.
Well, I always say, well, it was random, but
Yeah, I say lots of random things. I don't know.
I would love it though. But then, of course, I'm sitting there like, when is her birthday? Because I didn't just want to be weird and look it up. But come to find out, end up hearing like a couple weeks ago, which happy late birthday, Dawn.
Yeah.
Your birthday is on my baby mama's grandmother's birthday, which is the day before hers. I was like, one of my favorite shows in all the whole.
Man, you got a lot of connections with birthdays.
You know why? We live in the Matrix, Spencer. We live in the Matrix. We're in this like big old reality show.
I swear. Happy early birthday, my man Brent.
Thank you, Spencer.
And y'all have a good one, man.
You too, bro.
Thanks, Spencer.
That's some good calls today.
Great
I'm
calls.
telling you, what have I said the last couple of days, especially? Everything's fake. We're living in this fake world. Like it's basically.
You need to get out of your feed on your reels and stuff.
I'm in conspiracy theory hell right now.
I found this clip of Dawn just randomly the other day, and I think it sums up her conspiracy feelings.
Oh, really?
Doesn't that sound exactly like Dawn?
That is me right now.
Texas is the lone remaining double-digit seed. They are the 6th team since 2011 to play in the first 4 and make it to the Sweet 16.
Okay.
The previous 5, VCU in 2011. Remember, we went through this.
It was 2011.
Yes, and they went to the Final Four.
Y'all, does it feel like it's been that long?
No.
It
No.
doesn't.
No.
I literally thought it was after COVID.
No, that's 15 years ago was that VCU run.
Holy Truman Show. That's what I was thinking about. That's what we're living.
That's a great movie.
Excellent.
LaSalle in 2013. Remember, we couldn't figure out LaSalle. 2013, they made it to the Sweet 16. Tennessee in 2014.
From play-in?
From the first 4 to the Elite 8 in 2014. Lost to Michigan. Remember, he was like charge call.
Yep.
Syracuse in 2018. Lost in the Sweet 16. Don't remember them. And UCLA in 2021. Was it Tiger?
Yep, Tiger Campbell.
Tiger Campbell. Lost in the Final Four. So two of the 5 teams that have gone from the first 4 to the Sweet 16 also made it to the Final Four.
Well, y'all want to see Texas act crazy and open up a wallet and throw money? Let Sean Miller make Texas get to the Final Four. Good gosh.
Is that like Mr. Babs' whistle?
Yeah, except way more shrill. What do you mean, Slay?
I'm saying like throwing an extension at him.
Okay, yeah.
Wake up. Extension
That
at him.
sounded like Mr. Rogers.
Could be. But yeah, that's Texas would they've been on fire lately too. Softball, baseball, football, basketball coach, like
Yeah.
AD's done a pretty good job.
Well, they have the largest endowment that we know about because
what I'm
nobody
saying.
knows Vanderbilt.
Right. So imagine
because they're
what
a
they're
private
doing.
institution.
But still.
I pulled up the weather to see what the weather was when you were going to take your shirt off on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all know that Friday night is supposed to rain and it's 35 degrees?
What? This Friday?
Yep.
Why would they do that?
What the heck?
I'm with Babs on that one. Well, why would they do that?
Slay, you're going to be in Chicago. You'll be fine.
Oh, what's it going to be in Chicago?
I don't think it really matters, just Slay.
I bet it's going to be cold. If it's cold here, it's going to be cold in Chi-Town.
That's true.
It ain't going to matter to you, is it?
No, he's going to be.
Friday in
He'll
Chicago.
be heated up.
Partly cloudy skies. High of 36. Low of 27.
CeeLo with 27.
Yikes.
Slay's going to be in. Where are they playing at in Chicago?
United Center.
They're going to be playing the United
What do you
Center.
think? They're just going to play some random gym?
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, Sam.
There's a Michael Jordan statue outside that place.
Well, Slay's going to be in there not thinking about the weather, I can tell you that.
No, weather doesn't matter to me.
So if they win Friday, you guys just staying through?
No, come back and go back Sunday.
What?
Got things that got to be done, man.
You guys are insane with that Sprinter van, man.
Gotta roll, baby. That's what it's
You're
for.
going to drive?
That's what it's for.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, they're going to hire somebody to drive them.
Still. What was that, an 8-hour drive?
6?
6 and a half.
So you're riding.
6, 7?
Yeah.
So, sorry.
It's like you're going to 38.
Yeah, you're
7-hour ride?
Except there's no
I know, it sounds
prettiest beach
terrible.
in the world.
In a Sprinter van with TVs? And,
Nope.
Yeah. Sounds
Actually,
terrible.
they do have a beach on Lake Michigan.
Yeah, you probably don't want to go to the beach in Chicago right now. Not on
Oh,
Friday.
that wind. Oh, Chicago. Woo.
Basketball, not football.
That is true.
You'll be inside and inside.
It's like,
But they're going to have an alumni party somewhere.
yeah, inside.
Oh.
Like they're not having it outside.
You're not tailgating outside?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
It's basketball, y'all.
I know.
We ain't got to do with the stuff Babs got to do.
Well, we got to deal with this break right now. We'll be right back. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
Listen, maybe you are like our friend Slay over there, and after this weekend, you are going to need an active recovery IV. Sometimes that's for workouts, but maybe for Slay, if that team makes the last 4 there, yeah, he's going to need one. And you know who he's going to call? Who you should call? Medical House Calls. MedicalHouseCalls.com. It's healthcare designed for your life. I was joking about that, but they do active recovery IVs from workouts. And they also do primary health care. They do urgent care. They do medical weight loss. They do everything, and they do it right in the comfort of your own home. That is the beauty of Medical House Calls. And the other beauty of it is, let's say you have an urgent care situation and you need to be seen by a medical provider 7 days a week, from Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Same day appointments available, next day guaranteed. Put this number in your phone just in case you need Medical House Calls. 615-838-2375. Process is simple. Call or text them. Book your visit. Medical providers at your door. Healthcare designed for your life. It's Medical House Calls. 615-838-2375. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. There was one team we talked about before the tournament that we agreed got seeded poorly and could make a run.
Yep.
And that is St. John's.
That's right.
They came into the tournament having won 19 out of their last 20 games, won the Big East regular season, won the Big East tournament, got a 5 seed, and here they are in the Sweet 16 playing Duke. Now, the weird thing about that is Duke has won 5 national titles, and every time they won a national title, they beat St. John's in the tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So here they go. They get to play them again. And it's funny, like, St. John's beat Kansas with a layup at the buzzer, right? Did y'all see Rick Pitino's reaction to that?
Dude, he's cold.
He had literally no reaction.
None.
Yeah.
He just turned and walked to do the handshake like he had, been in the bank to make a deposit.
He is straight gangster.
It was funny. You saw Rick Pitino give no reaction, and then Bill Self on the other side was kicking the score table.
Bill Self.
I know. He's talking about retiring.
I would too.
Rick Pitino said this after the game about St. John's buzzer beater win against Kansas.
But here's the amazing thing and the funniest thing I've ever been involved with. So we're going to run a play, but they got fouls to give. And Bells comes up to me and says, run power, which is a high back screen pick and roll. So I walk away. I said, okay, power. I walk away and said, wait a second. He hasn't scored a bucket, and he wants to run a play for himself.
It's like Slay.
And I'm thinking as I'm walking, I said, what is Bells? And not only did he do it, he went with his right hand. So I'm real proud of him because to want the ball when you haven't made a shot is unbelievable. So both of these guys had a major impact in us winning tonight. I'm so happy for St. John's and the fans. We had great fans out here. And we get to go to D.C., and I'm just so jubilant, so happy for the fellas. We've taken it another step now, so it's just awesome. Proud of our guys, and now it's just starting. The fun's just starting.
Oh, my gosh, that accent.
Duke and St. John's.
I meant that was like the Slay play where the other guy took the shot, and Slay's like, what are you doing? That was
Tripping.
not for you.
Exactly what he was doing was tripping.
You're supposed to swing it.
Yeah, get me the rock.
Winchester.
What are we doing?
He goes, the best part of your story about that is you're like, dude, what? And he's like, I was open. Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah, they wanted to leave
They want you to shoot that.
I promise you.
At least this guy asked the coach first.
Yeah, at least he asked the coach.
He said, hey, coach,
Didn't just
run it for
take
me.
it.
I'll take it.
I was open.
So
That's some extreme confidence right there.
right. You know what the wild thing is too, though, Euro? Like to your point. Excuse me. The team that they beat the year that Rick Pitino won the championship at Louisville, you know who it was? They beat the Duke team.
They beat Duke. Yep. George Mason was in that Final Four.
Yep. They beat Duke. They ended up beating Michigan in the national championship. So they can go
That was in
twofold.
Atlanta.
Yep.
I was there. That was the only Final Four I've ever been to.
Really? Yeah. And it was an unexpected team. Like Louisville didn't have no
That's a good point.
stars like that, no All-Americans. And this is the same thing for the St. John's team. They ain't got no All-Americans on this team.
And they suffered a ridiculously grotesque injury.
Yeah, Russell Ware. Or was it Kevin Ware?
Kevin Ware. It was Kevin Ware.
Yeah. But Zuby Ejiofor should have been a
Do you
All-American.
remember the picture of Tracy Wolfson's face
Yes.
standing on the sideline?
Yep.
Here's another funny thing. Speaking of that, I talked to her this morning.
Yeah.
You know where she is this week?
No.
Washington, D.C. She'll be at Duke and St. John's.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. Full
Matrix,
circle.
Babs.
Full circle.
I love it.
615-737-1045. Chauncey next up. Chauncey, what's up, man?
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
What up, Chauncey?
Man, Zone's got a special birthday coming up here soon, don't you?
Do we?
Do we?
Okay.
News to us, Chauncey.
Talk radio. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
anyways, I've been listening to you guys for about 25 years. I listen about 14 hours a day.
Oh, wow. We
Yeah.
love you.
Damn,
I love you guys. I have set the dial to 104.5 and ripped the knob off.
There you go, Babsy.
Rip the knob off.
Yes. But, man, there's mayhem all up and down these radio dials, all up and down y'all shows all day, every day. But my favorite time of the day is when y'all get Big Savage on. You guys and Big Savage, you all transform and become devastator. Man, I'm just spitting water or coffee or whatever I'm drinking as I'm driving around in these delivery streets, man. You guys are so funny. But I got something for Savage, I got something for Slay, and for Babsy.
Okay.
Savage, if you're listening, be careful. Not only will Babsy throw punch you, but she's packing.
Very true. Very true.
Babsy,
Yes.
you got another player in the fight to press the button.
Oh.
It's Bert. Bert on my hillside, he gets Bert's dirt.
Yep, he did get Bert's dirt. Yep.
Bert's crazy too.
He's got a little inside track on you. But Slay, if you and Savage can be a mouthpiece for me,
talk to me.
I'm a transplant from out of Houston, Texas. Similar to Brent. I like to call Texas Junior T. So whenever you trash talk them for me and call them Junior T. They'll never be UT. Junior T. It's only one UT.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all I know.
That's all I know, baby.
Great call, Johnson.
Definitely.
Man, the calls have been just incredible today.
Rolling today.
Fire.
615-737-1045. Captain Tony. What happened to the stud part of this, Tony?
Well, so I became a USCG captain here in Nashville about 4 years ago, and have been working with NBC here which is Nashville Boat Captains here in Nashville on Percy Priest and Old Hickory. So Jonathan Schaefer originally gave me the name. This has had to been Tony the Stud was roughly what? So we're probably thinking like probably 6-7 years ago. Is that right?
6-7.
Did I say that right? 6-7.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did not say it properly, but yeah.
Okay.
Congrats on the gig, man.
Yep.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been working on that, and my whole career orientation is in the maritime industry. Started in the Navy as master at arms for the USN, and then was in Florida and worked on the big white boats and the yachting industry between there, Bahamas, Northeast, and Great Lakes for 6 years before I came back here to Tennessee, where I grew up in April of 2018.
All right. Well, what do you need to apologize for being wrong?
Now this has gotten out of hand because I actually called to talk to Ron about the Iowa State and Tennessee game. But beforehand, I was talking to the Canadian Mafia head up there, and I told him that I wanted to apologize. I was doing it off air. He did that himself to make the apology happen on air. I never was going to do it on air. I've already done it on the Blaine and Zach show if he was listening yesterday. But since he wants it so bad, Zeph, I apologize for messaging you on Twitter twice or replying to your Tennessee post and saying that this team would not make it out of the first weekend. I apologize. Now, you apologize back for – no, I'm just kidding. I'm
like, that ain't never happening.
Well, no, look, I really wanted to catch Ron on this because I feel like honestly for me, that may have been Tennessee's best two games since they beat Houston early in the season. And I know there's a lot of wins that Tennessee's had, and we've had some – I just feel like in the middle of the season we were really inconsistent. And even looking at that late in the game against Virginia, Tennessee played great against Miami, and they played great against Virginia both times. We could have lost to Virginia. I still would have felt like we got, that we played really well. But Tennessee's ailment, I think, has been really just the turnovers, and they've had some droughts. They were up 9 late in that second half, and then they kind of foiled that thing away to where Virginia they were able to take the lead back. And
that's where I will push back on your theory that those were the two best games since Houston. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you, man. I did not think that they played exceptionally well against Virginia. I think they survived and advanced.
Yeah, and I think that's so it's going to be moments in games where it goes up and down.
Well, especially at this point in the season.
Yeah, this is one of those, if you win ugly, nobody cares. It
doesn't matter.
It's all
Doesn't
about
matter.
advancing. You know what I'm saying? You want to have marks in the season that you can look back on, that you can say, you know what, we've been through this before. What can we do different now that it presents itself on this stage? And you try to, be better in that moment and not make the same mistakes. So I think they fine, man. It's 16 teams left.
They did try their hardest to throw that Virginia game away.
There are several teams that feel like they could win a national title that are not in the Sweet 16.
So I'm trying to.
One of them.
I'm trying to figure out what would be. So what did Virginia do before Tennessee tried to give the game away? Did Virginia give it away? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I look at it. When you get to the tournament,
I like what Rick Barnes said after the game. What did he say? He goes, "I'm happy for y'all." I like how he says that. I'm happy for you guys. He goes, but we did what we do. Like, you don't make it easy.
We said this in the middle of the season. So this is what I always talk about. Whatever you say, just roll with it. Stick with it. It's gonna be okay. At this point, we talked about the mistakes made. Don't turn the ball over, make free throws, make layups. Easy, simple. All right, cool. You're going to have outbursts where Jacoby goes for 30. You're going to have outbursts where Nate goes for 25. Felix don't miss a shot. He go 4 for 4. JP Estrella's you know what I mean? You're going to have these times. But in the season, when it happens, they are who they are. You just want to eliminate the bad in what you're doing.
That's exactly right.
You know what I'm saying? And you learn for it. It's about maturing. That's why they say when you get to a certain point in the season, if you've played, you're no longer a freshman. You're a sophomore because you got games up under your belt.
Boswell's threes were huge.
Yeah,
it's easy to focus in on the turnovers or whatever, but the positive parts are what enabled them to win the game.
Yeah, and it's the same
survive
thing,
and advance. But Boswell's threes, Nate Ament taking the ball and getting into the lane and getting to the free throw line and hitting his free throws. Gillespie was awesome.
Right.
JP is making very difficult shots now.
That one over two guys on the fadeaway.
Those little hooks he has from the side, that's not easy.
He's really mastered that hook shot.
Yeah.
You could tell the story in two ways. You can look at it from that way, or you can tell the story from they tried to give it away. I mean, did they? You think they said, all right, y'all, this is the time. Let's try to get this away.
Yeah.
Let's let Virginia win. Or you can look at it in the other way, is you overcoming something.
Or look at all of the games similarly, because all of the games have stories like this within them.
You're right. You can also be in Kentucky's situation where you're telling guys that we're progressing and we're trying to get better because we hit a shot to send us to overtime against a team like Santa Clara.
And then losing the second round by more points than they've lost in the NCAA tournament since 1972.
Hey, I'm game for whatever way you want to look at it. I just know the way I'm looking.
I got one for you. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. Vandy Chris,
Twitch,
at Brent Doherty. Why is there no women's hoop talk? Vandy back in the Sweet 16 while the Lady Vols have 0 players left. Come on, Maine.
We totally talked about
Get that Vandy talk going. We led the show with Vanderbilt women's basketball today.
Yeah, about Kayla.
12 minutes worth of it to start the show. The first 12 minutes of the show. Straight up.
And then complained that the entire country hasn't talked enough about Michaela Blakes.
That too. Actually, we haven't even really talked.
Vandy, Chris.
We've talked more Vandy women's basketball than we have Lady Vols basketball.
I know, and he's complaining about that because they're a dumpster fire right now.
Yes, Kim's got some things to say,
which we will hit on at some point this week. It's not a focal point right now, but yeah, we will hit on it. We have plenty of time. We do the show, and
they said I was working and couldn't listen. That's why it's on YouTube. You're on YouTube. You can start the show at the beginning. Wouldn't you want to go listen to the whole show, or just because you're logging on, you want us to say, hey, Vandy Chris on, let's start the show back over, Yor. Should Zeph give the rundown again before opening up when you log on? What are we doing? Ain't that what it's called?
My sports update?
Yeah, update.
Which I mentioned the Lady Commodores multiple times.
Yeah, but we don't do that just because somebody logged on.
But the thing about it is,
they're not the Lady Commodores, are they?
Yeah, no, they're not the Lady Commodores.
No.
We love that you guys listen as much as you do, and when you can. We also are fully aware that you can't listen to every minute of the show, but also maybe understand that maybe while I wasn't listening, they talked about the Vanderbilt basketball team. We led the show with it. Anyway, 615-737-1045 is the number, at 3HL1045 on X. You can check out me and Babs' socials to see little snippets from our stadium tour today over the new
the logo.
Nissan Stadium. And, yeah, they did have the logo up somewhere. It was on a flag, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When we come back, y'all, Sylvester.
It looked good, too, by the way.
We got to dissect the end of Sylvester's call when we come back. Also, the
Sylvester.
This looks pretty lengthy, doesn't it? This little bingo card thing.
Oh, wow.
That's coming up next as well. 3HL 1045, The Zone.
What's happening, good people? I told y'all, man, I'm going to be walking around with medical house calls. Tennessee makes it this Final Four because I'm going to need them. I'm going to have to be hydrated. I'm going to have to get that IV hooked up. And they do it here at work. They do it anywhere. It's convenient to you. That's called this healthcare design for your life. It's 7 days a week. The number is 615-838-2375. Slowly. 615-838-2375. What you need to understand, you can call or text this number at Medical House Calls. The team, they answer. They'll assess what you need within minutes. They book your visit, and after a quick chat, they schedule your visit. Boom. You're done. Medical providers at your door, ready to deliver care. Whether it's primary health care, urgent care, IV therapy, whatever it is, they got you. It's under one umbrella. So pay attention. Follow them on socials or follow me because I always tag them in everything. You can do the same thing and get right with medicalhousecalls.com.
Hey, congratulations to you. You're number 2 chatter today. There's like there's like a little crown next to you.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Thought I'd tell you that. Congratulations. For more than 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Middle Tennessee community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. As a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations, they are deeply rooted within the community. From Salem Service and Special Forces to his son serving as local firefighters, the Amamoly family dedicated to giving back. Support local. Y'all shop Brentwood Jewelry. Went and saw Brandon and Blake the other day. Great people, good people to know, man. And that's what's important to them, relationship. So any of your gifting responsibilities and opportunities throughout the course of the year, they can certainly help you with that. Brentwood Jewelry is here to help you pop the question. If you're thinking about getting that done, let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. If you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection in watches, they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, vintage or current models, and you can own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost. Every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. 7012 Church Street, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com.
This is a different court, Blair. Same result, Slay. Oh, okay, Blair. See, that's Tyler Tanner. See, Tyler Tanner's in the house now.
Let's see what you got. Jerry's out, Blair.
Blair, come on. Okay, Blair, just come sit down. Come on, Blair, stop. You're going to get hurt. Blair, get off the court. That's enough.
What's the verdict, Blair?
The courtroom is where I play ball. Boy, Durham, injury law. And that ain't got no roof.
hell's Ken Weaver talking about? We got horses out there?
Ken Weaver out here crazy.
Welcome to Tennessee, baby.
I'm Ken Weaver on a horse.
Love this place.
Y'all be careful if you run around with horses on the road.
Yeah,
Barry will tell you about some horses.
Yeah, you don't play with them.
That's one of the funniest clips ever.
I don't play with no horses.
Oh,
I don't mess with no horses.
No, Coach. That girl and that horse.
No.
If you have no idea who we're talking about, Google
Eric Berry horses NFL films.
Yes.
We should play that again sometime.
It's really funny.
I remember we had him on the show at
Messing
Super
with
Bowl
no horses.
once, and I don't think you were on the show yet. And we played it for him, and he was just shaking his head, smiling the whole time. He's like, "No, man, I told you right there, I don't do horses."
He'd be a good dude.
He's good. So Sylvester called, and he had a great phone call. He was worried about following Carol because Carol had a great phone call. And then he went all over the board, which is great. I mean, fits right in with our mindset. But then we came up against like the end of his call, and he was talking about we just want to play this again so we can unpack everything that was going on because we're like, what did he say? But he was talking about Michaela Blake's and her performance, and we had talked about at the beginning of the show, like we just mentioned, that she's 4th all time in points through 2 years of play.
Yeah.
And she's 1 point behind Caitlin Clark. She passed Cheryl Swoops yesterday in the win against Illinois. But he was talking about her, and that's where the call starts, where we're playing it. Mm-hmm. But then he said he's in the driveway, and he had to get off the phone because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the house. And both of y'all were like, don't ask him, and y'all know me. I'm like, what's going on in your house? So let's unpack this.
That girl bad.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, I love Nashville. And plus, I'm going to get off the phone. If Nashville need an NBA team, they could build them a building.
So
Chris ain't got nothing to worry about it.
Yep, that's true, too. They could go build a little arena somewhere. Yep.
Yeah, right. The dome, it'd be fire.
Oh,
but anyway,
Fire.
I love y'all.
Appreciate
We love
y'all.
you, Sylvester.
Yeah.
You got to call more often, my man.
I be trying to get to, I'm sitting in my driveway, finna go in and meet, I got issues in my house, but I love y'all. I listen to y'all every day.
We appreciate you, Sylvester.
Wait, what kind of issues you got in your house, Sylvester?
I don't know.
No, I got brother, I'm taking care of. He's sick, and my baby mama, she going through some things. Now, I'm 66 and still working, but we making it.
Hey, this Nashville right here.
Yes, you're the best.
We're making it.
Come
Yeah,
on,
we making it.
Best.
Yeah, I love this. Go Firebirds.
I love Sylvester.
Y'all know how my brain works. I was right there with him that whole call.
Immediately, Mayor's like, what you got going on in your house? Slay's like, no. I'm like, oh, Mayor.
Hey, man.
You might want to let that one go. Don't ask it.
I had to know what kind of stuff was going on in the house.
No,
Sylvester,
he
he's the
sound
best.
like he could be related to Puncture Lung Tony a little bit.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He got a little Puncture Lung Tony
He
in his
sure
voice,
does.
man.
3HL bingo card, things that we did not anticipate hearing on the show. This guy's a superhero.
That's you.
Mayor. That was Mayor talking about the quadriplegic
It was all over social media.
who murdered somebody.
Allegedly.
Oh, sorry. Allegedly.
Oh, no,
Come on, NBA. They got plenty of sheet ties.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yep.
She's a triple threat, all wrapped into one.
Huh. That was Carol.
Carol.
I love Nashville.
Sylvester.
We need structure.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I don't know what that was. That was talking about our show.
Why are you guys the way you are?
That was me. To every single one of you fools.
What happened?
Y'all are some fools.
We brought up Auburn's impressive NIT run.
You said structure.
I didn't do that,
said,
Babs.
why
You
are
didn't-
you
why'd you
guys?
put me in there with them?
No, I'm sorry. You're right. That was you, Mayor, and you, Zeph.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Cut y'all off.
Savage, if you're listening, be careful. Not only will she throat punch you, she's also packing.
That was good.
Chauncey.
That was good.
We appreciate you guys listening. Who the hell knows what's going to happen tomorrow? I think we actually have on the docket to talk quite a bit of NFL and Titans tomorrow. Organized chaos. See, you want structure. I'm already talking about tomorrow.
There ain't no structure.
Appreciate you guys believing
Giano show.
us when we tell you. We appreciate you guys, including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take it for granted, nor do we take it lightly. Hopefully, we were able to put a smile on your face today. 3HL, organized chaos. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
We need structure. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you were getting a shout out to a Nashvilleian, a true one, Sylvester. From Bardo.